Hello, everyone. I think we've all been needing this. Despite all the Jesse, and I know it's Lornt. However, Jorrun got derailed, and that's very Jorrun is such a loser that his own month about his fuck up got derailed. It's just bizarre, and I think he's caught on that we're very much making content about him because I haven't seen anything new about him. So let's see who's here. We've got Donde, Honest, Cry Much Bailey, who's Jorrun. Vast Ravioli, Mandy S, That Damn Doctor, Griefwell, and I think that's everybody. Oh, Jinx! Hi, Jinx! So, we're literally just gonna fucking, hey, CNJ Dev. We're literally, I think I'm just gonna, this is all stuff that we've seen thousands of times. But I think we could use it right now. So let's start with this.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore. Bunky's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
Y'all feeling it yet?
I'm still a toy. I'm still maybe eat LaChoy. I'm still a toy.
Y'all feeling it?
Toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still
yeah.
My name is Bunky, and I got a feeling that you got a toy, and your toy needs stealing. I'ma steal your toy, and I'll tell you something. When I take your toy, your dad will do nothing. You're gonna cry and throw a fit. Your dad will do nothing, cause your dad ain't shit. I'ma take a toy, fulfill all your fears, and you'll bitch about it for 40 years. When I snatch that toy, you'll flip your lid. You'll blame me when you touch a kid.
I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
And then the loop starts over.
I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy.
He's also rapping faster than the beat. And you're never gonna meet Miss Vagina. I'ma steal a toy. I'ma steal a toy. And you're never gonna meet Miss Vagina.
Nobody's toys are safe anymore. Bunky's here.
I'm still a toy. 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 I'm still a toy from a little boy. I'm still a toy. I'm still a toy. Bunky is declared toy amnesty for all gathered here today.
How do you loop off beat and still run out of breath? It's so pathetic. I will say, Steal You Toy is probably Jorrun's most high effort thing. And I don't mean to say that Jorrun did everything that, like, without high effort, but it was, like, the only high effort thing that he did that actually kind of worked. Let's listen to Theater of the Mind. And I guess I should load, like, a game up or something. Hold on.
I assure you, Mr.
Oh, come on. I literally went back to the beginning.
Theater of the Mind. In an alternate universe
You can hear him clicking his mouse around.
where anything is possible,
Let's play Ooblets.
Lord Armstrong is a genius and a good person.
Slow-mo, you can hear him clicking his mouse around.
Come in.
Come in.
Good morning. I'm from the Los
I love Clover's Lord voice.
Angeles Times. My name is Sam Baker. Are you Professor Armstrong?
Hi, sir. That I am. You may call me professor or doctor,
Doctor.
whatever your preference is. I get paid the same regardless. Lol.
They all did their best. And then Jorrun is just here being Jorrun. I'm gonna try to find some stuff to send you, Jorrun treasures. Ooh.
Pleasure, sir. I look forward to interviewing you. I have to say, your work is very impressive.
That's so kind of you to say. I've been toiling away here at the University of Maine for the better part of a decade now.
And your claim is quite bold indeed. A cure for
Cure
cancer in
for
the next 5 years?
cancer?
Inconceivable.
I assure you, Mr. Baker, I'm on the fucking verge. Of course, my progress is much thanks to the capable assistance of my colleague.
Ah, yes. Dr. Kayla Moore?
Yep. She's a genius of the first order, believe you me. Her research is invaluable. I will summon her.
I will summon her. What is with this dialogue?
Mr. Baker, if you'd be so kind.
Stupid.
Please call me Sam. And yes?
I will summon her.
Please don't call attention to her condition, Sam. She's 8 months pregnant and very insecure about her appearance. In addition, her husband left her months ago.
That's terrible. What a time to be abandoned.
That's her Derek, nor should I say ex-Derek. Every time I...
The thing with Jorrun's stuff is it's like... I've listened to this several times and I still have no idea what the point was. Yeah, I don't know. Hi, Bunny. And Mark's the simp. What was I gonna say? Oh, the thing with Jorrun is his stuff is almost good. Like, it's competent at the bare minimum, but it's like, he's so full of himself that, like, any criticism that would make his content, like, good, he's not gonna listen.
I think of him hurting sweet Kayla, it makes my blood boil. She's just so precious.
I could see you obviously have a lot of affection for her. Off the record,
senorita.
have you two ever, gotten involved romantically?
Heaven forbid.
Laugh, it's silly!
She's young enough to be my daughter. Plus, my wife Ramona would leave me in the blink of an eye.
Point taken. Can I meet her now?
Instantly.
Instantly?
Sam Baker, it's my honor to present to you Dr. Kayla Moore.
Hi.
A pleasure to make your acquaintance, Dr. Moore.
And for me as well, sir.
Where were you educated?
The university.
You're right, I'm simply too much of a beta to understand the humor. See, I'm telling y'all should just be like the ones streaming on my channel right now. Y'all are funnier than I am.
Of West Kentucky.
Is this this Lauren doesn't do many syllables? Is that reflective of being a good person? Mew, 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 I'm gonna cure cancer, honey. Yeah, Greenfell, for some reason, Jorrun thinks that, like, oh, well, this Lauren is smart, so he doesn't do many syllables. It's like, he has a speech impediment or something. Like, it's not, having a speech impediment isn't indicative of, like, intelligence. Jorrun.
I'm not familiar with that place. Where is it located?
Bowling Green.
Of course. I understand you are working on a cure for...
Having known you for 2 decades, I can confirm you're funny as fuck. Stop it, Jinx. Stop it.
cancer.
Correct, but it'll take 5 more years.
Ooh, thank you, Donde.
You must think I'm stupid.
You're my assistant.
These
You
bitches
must
are
be smart.
Jorrun!
Seriously, a cure for cancer?
A cure for cancer?
You'll be a candidate for the Nobel Prize. What? Surely what I've suggested is not...
Oh no, I knew you were being sarcastic, Griefwell. I think it's funny that Jorrun is like... That was directed at Jorrun, not you. I'm sorry. I just think it's funny that Jorrun's like, now this is supposed to be a smart Lorne. Yeah!
Heard of.
To be honest, Dr. Moore has not been recognized for the genius she is.
Say cure for cancer one more
Dr.
time!
Armstrong, there you go again.
No, Kayla, your genius is going to bring about a cure for cancer, and you're not being recognized because you're young.
A
You aren't getting the
cure
credit
for
you deserve,
cancer?
and it bothers me.
Sam,
Marks the Noob, this is Ooblets. It's thick Pokemon, but like, you dance, and you have a farm.
The process of me getting a Nobel requires the approval of our department head, Dr. Hansen. And he's a very stringent man.
We need to get that fucking doctor out of our goddamn lives.
Language!
I'm sorry. Well, hot Irish temper.
Hot Irish
Thank goodness I don't drink.
temper.
That's all I...
Hot Irish temper? What the fuck is Jorrun writing about?
can say.
I just worry that speaking up for myself will make me seem too presumptuous. Like I'm putting myself forward.
Yeah, why isn't Marie Swollen the doctor? He's that fucking, he's tall, dreamy doctor, because Jorrun doesn't know TCAP.
Scala Sassandra non merime.
Excuse me?
It's Latin, Sam. It means don't climb ladders you haven't earned.
Ah, of course. Well, I'm sure your accomplishments will be
course.
recognized in the fullness of time. Am I to understand that all of the research here is done by just the two of you?
The budget of this university is rather small, Sam. All we ever get for help is interns. And I requested another researcher to be added to our team months ago, but there's just so much red tape to wade through. It's a shame, because we can really use the help.
I've been playing for a day, and I'm obsessed. First of all, yeah, it's fun. It's way too fun.
Especially when I go on maternity leave in a month. I'll be gone for a minimum of 3 months. 6 if the university will allow it.
I wish you the best, Dr. Moore. Of course, that will slow the...
Hey, it's here to party. What do you think Jorrun is like in this alternate universe besides a Port OG prodigy? He's probably well adjusted and normal.
Progress of the research down considerably. No doubt you will want to keep all of your personal findings under lock and key.
Your timing here today is fortuitous indeed.
I think I'm gonna lose.
I've been looking for an opportunity to broach this subject. Dr. Armstrong,
Yes.
I leave all my private research in your capable
Oh,
hands.
come on!
You may have all my notes.
Damn.
Please continue my progress while I'm gone.
Kayla, are you sure you want me to do your experimenting for you?
For real.
Pikmin is my favorite Pokemon.
There is
Alright, Jesse.
none other that I trust and respect more.
I'm honored.
As heartwarming as this moment is, there is something I have to interject here.
Oh? What is that?
Cases of industrial espionage are on the rise. In the business sector, of course, but also in the scientific. It's
Hey,
rumored
Jason S.
China and Russia are in collusion to steal secrets from the best minds of the good old USA.
What the fuck? What the fuck did this have to do with anything, Jorrun? What are you talking about? This was so weird. This was so off topic and weird.
What are you doing to protect your research?
Like, it sounds like he's about to start doing like a NordVPN ad read.
Oh no! We've been so engrossed in our work, we never got back to the board of directors about the computer upgrades. The next generation was gonna have better encryption and higher security protocols. And the deadline to make the yearly budget was 6 months ago.
Oh, how could I have missed that deadline? Stupid Mew.
Then I'm afraid to tell you that your files are very vulnerable right now.
Like, this is literally gonna be a fucking an ad read for NordVPN. Like, what the fuck? If I ever get like sponsored by NordVPN, which probably not, if I ever did though, I'm just gonna like recut this to make it a fucking NordVPN ad.
Now, hackers could download it with a quickness.
No!
There's several reasons why I don't think I'll get a NordVPN sponsorship, and one of them is apparently they're of a product, and I don't want to advertise products.
Kayla, delete your archives.
Calm down, Dr. Armstrong.
Look at this guy.
I'll see about getting us on a VPN this afternoon. Thank you for alerting us to
telling
this
you,
threat,
it's just
Sam.
sounds like it's
Oh,
gonna
my
be fucking
pleasure.
NordVPN.
I'd hate for such important information to fall into the wrong hands. The cure will help so many people.
I'm sorry about my
Cure for
outburst there.
cancer?
I never meant to do it. My emotions get the better of me sometimes. Would you like to see the cultures I've been growing?
Absolutely. I've been excited about your findings to the point of nervousness.
Oh, really? Were you more anxious to see me or my petri dish?
You're quite a card, sir. Lead the way.
With NordVPN, your chat logs delete themselves. your archives delete themselves, honey.
I'll get it.
Oh
Hello?
boy.
Hi! Oh, really? Oh my! That's excellent news! Send him right in.
Who was that?
It was our secretary, Miss Regina. Our new colleague has arrived at last, Lorne.
Excuse me? I didn't understand any of that.
You'll have to forgive me. Just a little something I do when I get very
They really did all this for Jorrun, and he's like being an asshole when he's directing.
excited. I can't believe we finally got another scientist to our group. Come in.
Hi there, how y'all doing? Do I have the pleasure of addressing...
And then I guess he's saying that Chris Chan is like smart enough to be a which maybe I'm looking too deep into this, but this seems a little ableist to me, because I guess he's implying that Chris Chan isn't smart enough to be a doctor or like a scientist, and it's like, no, it's a lot more complicated than that, Jorrun. I mean, I don't know. I'm probably looking too deep into it because Jorrun is just a weirdo genie fucker, so. CWC broke out of jail!
Dr. Armstrong?
You do indeed. And what's your name, kind sir?
Christopher Western Chandler, but all my friends call me Chris Chan. At your service.
That name sounds familiar. Where are you from?
Ruckersville, Virginia. Class of 2004, University of Virginia, Charlottesville.
It's just Jorrun's voice. It's just Jorrun! Like,
Go Cavaliers!
You weren't the son of Robert Chandler Jr., the famous electrical engineer.
I am indeed. Genius runs in our family. Why, without him at this time, you couldn't have the plastic for your glasses.
Well, it'll be a pleasure to have another country boy on our team. Tell me, Chris, do you like country music?
I'm really more into pop music. I love music,
what the fuck does this have to do with anything?
but I can't sing to save my life.
Neither can I. And you should hear me try to play the guitar.
My god. And this has the director's commentary added to it, too.
Let's begin. Confidence is my birthright.
Yeah, it was just over like a picture of Lorne. That was it.
Right. I have a powerful masculine presence.
Oh, right. Whoever's behind the Jorrun comedy channel added alpha affirmations to this part.
The first thing people notice about me is my masculine charm.
Avoid legal snags by telling people they're being recorded. Guys, you're being recorded.
better not be recording me.
Please don't say anything against the president. I don't want to go to jail.
Aw, we're not trying to go to jail.
I don't want to have...
What's CMC been up to? Just like her usual bullshit. Nothing really interesting lately. I'd have to do another dive on her and see what she's doing. But from what I can see, she's just been like, the most that's happened is like her niece like got bit by a rattlesnake or something, or no, it was a cottonmouth. Sorry. Her niece got bit by like a cottonmouth, and she made like 20 posts about it on her fucking Facebook page, and it's like, okay.
To me what I know for sure has happened to Lauren.
Oh, well, as long as you're not like a molester, I think you'll be fine.
That's all I need to say.
So far, so good. All right, if you're all ready, I will hit us up with a knock and we can begin. Sound good?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
All right, here we go.
Yep. She's a genius of the first order. Believe you me.
Pardon me, let me
Pardon
jump in here.
me.
Klava, could I ask you to not do any mini syllables?
Oh, okay.
It's perfect.
The joke is Lord as a pedo. Laugh now. Ah!
You want to start?
Because-
You want to start? Should we start again then?
Please, yeah.
Please.
Just because he's so different now, and that's
He's such. Oh my god. I just can't with how stupid Jorrun is.
why I only wrote mini syllables in once, because I want the audience to be like, wow, this guy, I guess it has to do with him being dumb.
Can't really do a Lauren impression without doing mini
It's hard,
syllables.
huh?
Well, tone it down a little bit.
Tone it down a
That's
little
you.
bit.
In this one, so.
That's the thing with him being a genius. All right.
It's a speech impediment, Jorrun.
All right.
Sorry.
Take, please. No, that's fine.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Clobber. Yeah, Clobber, you fucked it up.
That's wave the run through. Oh, that was awesome, guys.
That was a pretty good read.
Alright, let's try
That
these guys
was
again.
Good.
Really not.
Is there any way? I almost called you Kayla again. Damn it, Danny. Danny, is there any way you could a little bit more volume on your side? You're the quietest of us all, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a YouTube skit. It's not like it doesn't. He's treating this like something more than it is. It's just a YouTube skit.
Be a little less shitty, Danny.
I come in here to be like Tiffany now? Thanks. You.
He made-
Never abuse women in my life.
I can actually try holding the mic closer to my mouth if that works for you.
She sounds louder to me.
Yeah, I think that. Yeah. Okay. So thoughts? Everything was definitely pretty good. Sam knocked it out of the park.
Cool.
I definitely preferred it this time around, Klaba.
Okay.
The part where you said delete your archives, I almost took a knee. Like, I almost fell. So that
Yeah.
delivery was
Why?
real good.
Nice.
It's going to be good. The only other thing, Danny, is there were a couple times you were just slightly slow on responding. If you could tighten up a little bit, please. Other than that, your voice was great. I knew I because obviously we're trying to pretend to be scientists. I threw in some words we definitely don't use every day, and of course,
Definitely not.
and of course, you have to do the pig Latin phrase that I threw in there.
Yeah, thank God for that.
And we all know why he did that.
I think I wondered when I saw that coming. Did she practice that?
Yeah, I was expecting the same thing. I'm like, thank God that lines up.
Griefwell, Jinx Yomi in the chat right now is one of my best fucking friends, and I've converted him into lordography, and it's very fun. Hey, Slothcat.
Mine. I'm
She's
way
Ah!
too stupid. Yeah, I know. I'm way too stupid to deliver that.
She's so professional. She did rehearse.
I had to give
She
that
did.
a couple of tries. It was hard to read.
Well, the good news, Danny, is nobody speaks Latin. So if you fuck it up, who's gonna know? Keltrill maybe, but that's it.
Mm-hmm.
Pill absolutely is gonna know, and we're all gonna get angry emails later.
I told Kelpie, I says, there's something in the new script that's really gonna turn you on.
Jorrun, you're a weirdo.
She says, what? I'm not gonna tell you, but it definitely will.
Nice.
Are you guys ready to do another one? You need.
I just, like... Why is he... I don't... Like, all he... The only thing I could see him maybe saying is like, "Hey, Danny, can you try being a little louder?" And that's it. Like, I don't get why he has to be such a fucking asshole about it.
Sip of water.
Hi,
or anything?
Catchy!
I'm good.
Why do
Awesome.
I suck against
Yeah,
these
fine.
guys?
Good. I think we're gonna have a keeper this time. Give me 1 second. Was my Christian
Father,
too
son.
loud? It's hard doing an impression of him. I'm trying.
I didn't notice it was loud.
Everybody's like, "Oh, it was fine."
Yeah, no, it sounded fine to me.
I think it was fine.
Think he's got that thing where he's so high pitched, which I can't really do, and southern. He
Then
says,
why
"Yours
did you
is
do
way
it?"
Up here. Bang your breast over and over while you taste every dosage of my comeuppance.
Why didn't he do that voice during the skit? That would have probably been more recognizable.
So,
You did pretty good for what it was, though, so I'm not going to complain about that.
Yeah, I agree.
And then Clobber comes in with a better impression.
okay.
Evil little
Great.
McNuggets.
Alright, so we'll start again.
Little evil McNuggets. What does she say? Wrong again, little evil nugget McNuggets. Wrong again, evil McNuggets, little McNuggets.
Deep breath. And
Jesse's demonic laugh. Oh, you mean this?
She was raped.
paying
She was
people
raped.
money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Boston. I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jesse doing an impersonation.
Uh-oh.
Kayla! Kayla!
I think Kayla lost her place.
Danny, you still there?
Danny?
Danny.
Where'd you go?
There she is. I
Just
hear
take
her.
it from high. Hello?
She's drunk.
That's
I'm just kidding. I just made that up.
Wrong again, little chaotic neutral McChicken?
She might be playing with one of her pets who are named after food. Danny,
Nice.
did Biscuit get into some trouble?
Okay, Jorrun.
she messaged in the chat. Oh,
Danny G left.
she dropped out.
She's a one taker also. She only did it
That's
once.
right.
Okay.
Well, if she doesn't come back, you could always do some clever editing.
Yeah,
If you wanted us to continue, who knows? It's sounding pretty good though.
Yeah, definitely. You guys did very good. This one is going to kill. I love it. I like doing things that kill.
Baked, have you ever gotten copyright struck though?
No. No. I mean, aside from the
Are
obvious,
Danny's pets also Tweedledums?
but no,
no,
not
that was a joke.
Vincent the Culture.
That was a joke.
Oh, okay.
He got copyright struck every time he uploaded a video.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh, there's
Can you
Kayla.
hear me? Can you hear me?
Yep.
Oh, there you are. What happened, Precious?
So sorry.
What
I
happened?
don't
Your
know
phone
what
cut out on you?
Oh,
Your
Yeah,
phone
Salmon was just like, okay.
got out on you a little bit there.
I tried, but I guess that wasn't good enough. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, we
Yes,
hear you.
Kayla.
Excellent. Great job, everybody. Awesome.
Cool.
There were at least 3 occasions where I had to bite my finger to stop from laughing aloud, so that's a good sign.
Nice.
The
Oh, I just
little,
muted myself.
what's that, honey?
I just muted myself. I don't know about you.
The little pause that Klaba did before he said experiment.
Fuck
and I had to
you.
bite on my finger.
Damn
That was,
it.
like, very good.
Nice. Good.
That had me.
Ah!
Okay, so I am going to put that together. I'm going to take a couple edits from the first take that I thought were stronger. But
Cool.
I'm going to get this up probably tomorrow evening when I have a
I'm
nice
gonna beat these
premiere.
motherfuckers, I
I think
swear.
Wednesday's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
With that being said, I think the key to converting people isn't to explain pornography to people. Just play Lauren calls at them till they have to know more. Jinx, is that what happened with you? Like, I played... you heard me stream this so many times that you were like, I need to know what the fuck is going on.
I don't think there's too much competition. Like, I don't like to do something where it's like...
Chris Hansen will be on.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
Well, fuck him.
Don't be rude and pull away any of his audience.
Yeah, right.
Mine will have better of a visual, and it's a black screen.
Exactly.
Oh, cool. Do you guys have any thoughts?
I have to nip out. My mother's calling me. Sorry.
Oh, by all means, Precious. Thank you so
Bye-bye.
much.
Good night, Danny.
Bye.
Bye.
No, I just want to say it sounds like a really cool like 40s radio play or something. That's pretty neat.
That really is the idea, brother. I have one more that I'm doing that I'm actually half written. I'm gonna do with, and then yeah, she helped me come up with an idea for another one. So hopefully it'll be a nice series. It's something I'm real proud about.
Good. I dig it.
Yeah.
TCAP radio shows.
That's right.
Woo. Hell yeah.
Time TCAP radio.
Yeah, so.
All right, guys. Nice working with you, Clobber.
A pleasure.
There's so many wild arcs. I was just like, no, I gotta know. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. Like you hear about, you know, Debbie getting stabbed by a fucking swordfish. You hear about Winnie and the fucking Winnie boosting cars. Like there's just so much shit going on.
Sure, pleasure.
Absolutely.
Aye, sir.
And thank you, Stan, for having me.
Thank you, man.
Doing it.
My pleasure. You guys are great.
Fantastic.
All right, boys. You have a
forward
good
to
night.
it. You too.
You'll be hearing from me again.
All right.
Talk to you later.
Delete your archives.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right, that's the end of that. Let me pull something else up. Let's listen to... You know what? I think we need to listen to the apology calls again because they're supreme Jorrun content.
On July 3, 2020, Westmost was contacted by Jorrun Comedy. Jorrun said he has just been catfished by a troll and he wanted West to help him deal with things. Westmost had been tipped off.
Right, hold on. You know what? Real quick. Let me show what Donde sent me. Because it's very funny. Alright, let me open these up. We got this one. We got this one. We got this one. Hold on, it's just Jorrun being a weirdo, so there's a lot of it that I have to open up here. Alright. Let me... So we have, I guess, Jorrun performing with his dent in his head right there. You can see it right there. He always either looks okay, or he always looks really bad. There's no in between. We have him commenting on, you know, I Dream of Jeannie. Yeah, the whole show got much less sexy after the first episode. The greatest locales of dents in their heads. Got the costume yet? So he's like getting all horny for I Dream of Jeannie, like potentially being rebooted. I'm doing a black version of I Dream of Jeannie called Walter Dream of Jenna. Okay. I saw clips of this years ago. Is it finally finished? Because he wants to jerk off to the genies. For all the fans who have a sense of humor. That was a very straight... Oh, it's a boomer joke. Ha 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 ha. Boomer humor. That was a very strange request, Master. A sexy request. Like, yes, Jorrun, that's the joke. The joke is he asked her for something sexual. Who would even be the audience to reboot besides Jorrun? I mean, listen, if they played their cards right, Jorrun could make them a lot of money, because he'll spend all his fucking money to whack off to genies. Love the series. Please, thank you for letting me join. Have you ever dressed as Genie? What the fuck? Why is he just going in there and asking people if they've dressed as genies? So fucking weirdo. Oh, Tracy Hamill's here.
I just want to drop trail and have Bigfoot come over, stick his 9-inch wiener in me, and just have a good old time fooling around in the woods. When he pulls up his breeches, leaves, and I go away a happy man. I found Bigfoot. Bigfoot's real, and he tried to eat my ass.
And then we have, oh god, he looks so bad with the wig on. Look at how bad he looks. Again, Jorrun either looks okay or very bad in pictures. More often than not, he looks very bad. Look how fucking bad he looks here. Oh my god, he's so... Just imagine this, like, offering to take you home with his missing canine right there. I think what it is, I don't think he has missing canines. I think his... I still have this theory. Hold on. I still have this theory that his front teeth are fake and he can, like, pop them out. Because, like, on both sides, there's, like, a noticeable gap. So unless, like, he just has really fucking funky teeth. Don't they... Isn't that usually, like, when you have... Hold on, let me see if I can find a picture of what I'm talking about. Jorrun is one of those people who look bad in pictures. What are they called again? Ugly? No, I don't want to see pictures of people's teeth. I just want the, like... Maybe, like, a retainer? Maybe? Here we go. Like, what of, like, what are these? Where you, like, pop it in your mouth and it sits in your mouth like a retainer? Yeah, like a partial denture. Yeah, like, maybe he's got some of these, and that's why he's got that big old gap in his fucking mouth between his canines. Because I know that they use, other teeth as, veneers! That might be what you guys are talking about. I'm bad at words. Hold on. Yes. That is what I'm talking about. Basically, I think he has... Well, no. Actually, Google is saying veneers are just teeth that you put on top of teeth. I'm saying that, like, he didn't have the teeth to begin with. You're thinking of the flap at the end of the flap! Anyways, I think you guys know what I'm trying to say, but that's... I think he has fake teeth in there. Flippers. Flippers! Yeah, okay. Jorrun still has a flipper from when he was on the pageant circuit! Hey, Wes! We're talking about if Jorrun has flippers or not. I think he does. It's funny you're in here because we were just about to listen to the apology calls because I was like, you know what? This is some classic Jorrun. I haven't listened to these in a while. And they're like the perfect Jorrun, like, the perfect content to detox with Jorrun.
Off, and knew that Jorrun would be exposed as a predator. Wes did not know the extent of things until the following day. The call was recorded.
Oh, I have to sneeze.
Despite knowing what he had done, Jorrun acted like he had done nothing wrong.
Ow.
He refused to apologize for his behavior. Jorrun was dismissive and took it as a jealous troll. This would all change just 2 days later.
I can't believe that Jessie thinks her labia is a clit. You've never seen a clit before? Girl, that's your labia. And then when she was talking about, like, long clits, like, girl, that's a... okay.
When Mac and Cheese released the Google Drive, Jorrun would suddenly change his tune, and feel the need to apologize in an effort to save his channel.
Yeah, that damn doctor, she thinks that, like, her labia is a clit, because, like, Nuggets, went into her server and circled her nudes and wrote Arby's, and Jesse's response was, how is that Arby's? You've never seen a clit before. Did I just lose again? Oh my fucking god.
This was Friday, July 3rd, 2020.
Alright, I need to swap my team out, I guess. When the flipper meets the flapper.
Hey, bro. What's up, bro? I'm a fucking mess right now, kid. All right, take a deep breath. I think you're overreacting. I don't know. I think you're overreacting. I mean, I see what she wrote, but that's that's just her opinion. What is she going to prove to people, that you guys had a flirty conversation? I don't know, dude. First of all, I will say this. I'm glad I'm talking to you, because if there's anyone who's been through deeper shit and more shit, it's you.
Yeah,
So,
yeah. I mean,
I'm glad.
I've never been through anything. I don't know what. Well, tell me what happened. Is this something that?
Yeah, I'll tell you everything.
Yeah.
So, what happens is, a little bit about me. You'd figure this out anyway if you didn't. I am the stereotypical sensitive artist.
Mm-hmm.
So I take things hard. That's too hard.
What's to do with anything? He's pulling. Oh shit! I meant to hit the play button.
Worry too much. All that shit. So,
And
start
all
talking
that
to this chick.
jazz.
Everything's
God
fine.
damn it.
It's gonna come out anyway. I'm kinky.
Okay.
No,
I'm
you're
very
not,
kinky.
Jorrun.
So there you go. We all have our fetishes. Ha 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 ha.
Okay, but I mean, I had Muse call me out for being involved in BDSM. That wasn't something people knew about. And if anything, that just made my DMs light up more. So again, I
Arby's mean you have a gaping hole. Yeah, she doesn't. She's so not knowledgeable about her own anatomy. She doesn't even get the joke, I guess.
think you're if that's all that happened. I mean, saying that this adult man is kinky, how is that going to harm you? I think you're overreacting.
Yeah. Well, let me just give you the breakdown. And if you still think so, I will definitely respect that. Anyway, so everything's going great. She's sending me this pic, that pic. No pics of her face. I'm like, I really want to talk and hear your voice. Doesn't want to do it. Really want to do video. Doesn't want to do that. There's kind of a warning thing to me. I heard what you said, but I'm like, eh. So
what?
She gets me to get.
To be fair, she thought I was a man that did not possess. She's so stupid. Like, she's painfully stupid.
What's that?
What do you mean you heard what I said?
Like, I'm about ready to like bring her on the stream and be like, all right, Jesse, so I'm gonna pull up this diagram of a vagina, and you're gonna tell me what each part of it is.
What about
Because you need to learn anatomy.
what you said about, don't push her and stuff?
Jesse, how many holes do women have? How many?
Let her
Yeah.
become
And don't count your mouth. That's not one of the holes I'm talking about.
comfortable and stuff. I'm like, I don't know. I just felt my antenna was going up. I'm like, why doesn't she want to do it? Is she hiding something? Because now, of course, I'm been so paranoid about trolls. And you said it wouldn't be a troll.
And you said it wouldn't be a troll, Wes.
I'm sorry. I have to get a little angry.
I have to get a little angry.
You said it definitely wouldn't be a troll, this woman. Meanwhile, she is the king, queen.
It just doesn't matter what hole you get yourself into.
What do you mean?
3 holes like 3 women! Donde? You are like queen geographer. It is so fucking funny. Like, I love how much you love geography.
Well, I mean, this person apparently just got my trust so they could hit me with this big message at the end.
Okay, so let me recap it for you.
Yeah.
So what you're saying is you talked with this girl.
Yeah.
She sent you pictures.
Yeah.
To get your trust.
Your trust.
Yeah.
And then you told her that you were kinky or whatever.
Yeah.
Which, big fucking deal. You're a grown man, and she's
Yeah.
a grown woman. Clearly not
Yeah.
13 or 14 or anything, right?
Claim
so-
to be 28.
What?
Claim to be 28.
Okay, so told you that they were of legal age. So fucking what?
Yeah. Well.
And as far as and I just want to say, as far as me saying that it wasn't going to be a troll, I mean, you understand.
Yeah, the big difference between Jesse and Jorrun is Jorrun was just interested in making everything go away. Like, he truly was willing to do what would be necessary to make stuff go away, except for, be a decent human. That's I guess they have that in common. But, like, Jorrun sincerely thought, oh, if I just make an apology, it'll go away. And, like, wasn't gonna... He genuinely... Like, you could tell he genuinely liked the community because he wasn't trying to, like, dox everybody like Jesse does.
I'm not actually Negro Damas. I can't tell the future. But what I was saying is, you can't look at everything like it's a troll, but of course, there are still rules.
Yeah, Jorrun draws the line at being a good person, exactly.
And you have to be careful and everything. What I was saying, though, was to back off and not push things too fast, too far, too early, because everything should go in a natural progression.
Cat G, I also love Arby's.
3 or 4 days
unironically.
of talking, then you initiate phone contact. But giving out a phone number or email or anything like that to someone in this day and age, someone can look up that phone number and track you that way, so people are leery about shit like that. So I completely understand why someone would be uncomfortable wanting to hop on a phone right now, especially, and look at it this way, someone's sending you nudes first, right? Then then they're gonna give you a phone number or some way to contact them. Now you could connect that to that person, and then you have something to hold over their head. So it's
gotcha.
Completely natural. I mean, I know you said you were worried about trolls, but think about what she's worried about. And she said that someone had exposed her before or something like that. So she's going to be just as leery. So, I think, I mean, if that's all that happened, I don't think that you have anything to worry about. She's.
Hi, Morn. That's my favorite side gag to the whole Jesse Trolls Squeak calling the furry community the fuzzy community. I did that because I wanted to see if she'd catch it, and she never did. I kept calling it fuzzies, and she was just like, yeah, sure, whatever, I don't fucking care. I care about Wes and his house getting taken by McNuggets.
Gonna tell people that, hey, this grown man, talk to me, a grown woman, sexual.
Hi, Morn. Arby's is a they serve like roast beef sandwiches. So the Arby's joke is basically like, haha, she's got roast beef pussy because it makes her mad. And if people have roast beef pussy, that's fine. You know what? That don't bother me. But the fact that Jesse gets so fucking upset about it, it's hilarious.
After I sent him nude pictures of me, let's jump on them.
My thought process is this. Let me just
My
get
thought
this out,
process
please.
is this.
This is all my worries and what's stressing me. I was already going nuts from trolls and how much it's fucking impersonating me and doing stuff.
The joke is she
Now
really likes
what's gonna
horsey
happen is
sauce.
every time, and yeah, again, that's why I started this off by saying I'm a sensitive artist. This is how stuff affects me.
What?
I am going to, that's why I preface this conversation by saying I'm a sensitive artist and how stuff affects me.
Mm.
But from now on, every time I put up a new video, I'm going to be looking fearfully in the comments for bullshit. I'm afraid if I do a stream, it's going to be constantly trolls popping in. I'm afraid if I visit a friend's stream and someone is going to go there and go, this guy is bad to women, which, by the way, I didn't say anything that was non-consensual within the kinkiness. I didn't force.
I think Jorrun was just lonely and didn't really have any solid community of people to talk to, and he found TCAP and tried to wedge himself in here and expected to blow up like Mr. GG or Clobber. Yeah, I in a way, I feel kind of, I don't feel bad for Jorrun in the sense of like, oh no, he just fucked up and we should welcome him back. No. I feel bad in the sense that he has to be Jorrun. Like, I wouldn't want to be Jorrun. He's a socially awkward person who is obsessed with genies and is probably going to be alone the rest of his life. And that just sounds like a horrifying existence.
Sir, you know, this guy, my dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
My dicks were very unflattering, unlike yours.
Wait, hold on, what?
The dick pics I sent of her weren't...
You can't words. The dick pics I sent of her. That's not how that... Oh, little forgs! Sorry.
Great.
Oh, you sent... Just say they don't, that's not your dick, dude.
That.
Okay.
That's the worst of it? You sent
so much sense.
You sent some dick pics, you know? Okay.
I am just...
He did.
Well, I sent you the whole thing. So right above that was the pic of what looked to be a woman with the dick coming out.
The forgs.
And I was
out of her pussy? Like she was having sex with some dude?
No, she-male.
What?
Yes. Yes. And I'm like, okay, the first picture you sent of me was the one with the dress pulled up, and that was not pussy.
And there was what?
Then suddenly this last pic, it's breast and a cock.
Wildo.
And she's just like, I'm going to warn all the women about you. You can't prey on them.
Oh, grief well.
Again, everything was consensual. You know, there was no rape talk or any shit. Or
One of my favorite moments of a stream that Wes did is when he was streaming this call, and he got to this part, and he was like, Jorrun, if you guys are talking about rape in a consensual manner, that's still consensual. What does that even mean? Like, it always makes me laugh really fucking hard.
Or whatever. But,
oh God,
Gachi! I just worry. This person seems to have way too much time and just wants to do some sort of full-time thing to destroy my rep. Like, how can I even be myself? How can I even go to a stream and flirt with all the girls like I just normally do? How can I trust anyone new? Every time I see a new name, I'm going to go, is that a fucking troll?
Well, is there...
And the thing is, like, even if it is a troll, that's the thing that, like, these lolcows don't get. Just laugh. Just be like, you know what? Yeah, that is pretty funny. I like to, like Jorrun literally could just be like, yeah, you know what? That's funny. I like to fuck genies. Like, and they'll stop laughing at you, Jorrun. These people never understand.
Any girl that you, like, spurned or anything that would have a reason to...
No.
Someone that's jealous because you're showing attention to someone else or anything like that?
Wes, I pride myself on being a good person,
Like, listen, I'm sure there are people who have met each other in the community and, like, hit it off. And if they do, that's fine. But Jorrun's objective shouldn't have been to... Oh, look at this guy. Shouldn't have been to expect that from going into chats. Like, it's like he expected that kind of connection to happen every time he went to a chat.
Follow the golden rule. I'm not perfect.
What do you need?
You know, obviously I love really beating up on Lauren, but I try to be nice to...
If you have to say you're a good person, then you probably aren't. Yeah, that's why I call myself a piece of shit all the time. Because I'm actually a piece of shit.
everyone. I try to be respectful.
Follow the
to
golden
everyone.
shoe!
I have had, up until recently, this past month, it's been rare people even, like, insult me. I had one or two people, like, insulting my talent level, block them. And, but this is fucking weird.
And so, and I just want to, the worst thing you sent some, can you identify anything in the background of the pictures? Are there, like,
no
diploma on the wall or anything like that where they'd be able to?
No.
Okay, so you didn't send anything like that. You sent what, like one dick pic, two dick pics?
A couple dick pics with her name on it, not mine.
Why? Jorrun, do you not hear how weird that sounds? Like, he really is just, he's like, nah, this is all normal.
Stuff where it couldn't even really be identified per se as my body, now that I think of it. Definitely didn't tell her what state I was in, didn't get my phone number, didn't get my address.
Okay. Yeah, he was looking for that from fucking Poshmark. He's a fucking weirdo. Why is he so horny?
So I got that going
and
for
no
me.
No tattoos, no face, no nothing like that, right?
Hey, DNA.
I did send her one face pic. She wanted to see my O face.
And Jose.
But,
and
yeah.
Logan W.
Yeah.
I mean...
Are they insulting his talent level or giving feedback? From what I've heard from his comedy troupe, he doesn't take constructive criticism well, so he's conflating insult with critique. Yeah, no, it was literally just critiques.
Dude, that was like the first thing I said.
What?
What?
Don't send a face picture. You can't do that.
Look at this guy busting it down over here.
She already knows what I look like.
Yeah, well, that's one thing.
He is busting
but now,
it down.
I mean, you have to remember, dude, my whole thing is built on receipts.
Yeah.
If this person is able to show receipts of this conversation and your face is in there, that's irrefutable. That's not someone pretending to be you or someone creating. And it's not the picture from your profile, right?
No. I'm fucking finished, dude. And you know what? That was what she kept pushing for, and as soon as she got it, boom.
So all this...
Yeah, it's what's insulting is how blatantly obvious Jorrun is always working an angle, like he's a pillar content creator, and he's just chopping up business behind the scenes. Fuck off, creepy genie. Yeah, it's just... He has this inflated ego about himself, and I really don't see where it comes from. Like, he's a massage therapist who does shitty stand-up comedy and shitty music performances. Like, it's... Not saying massage therapists aren't good people or deserving of good things, but it's like he's acting like that he's like a cure for cancer. Like dude, just chill.
When was this going on? Because you didn't,
oh, feel better, Cat G. I hope you have a good nap.
You didn't mention any of that she was pushing for like really pushing for face stuff, and I wish you would have said something about that. That picture changes everything, though.
I thought that was nothing. I thought that was nothing compared to the fucking dick pic.
Well, a dick is a dick. How do you prove that that's your dick? But your dick being above your face in the same conversation.
It's over for me, isn't it? It's over for me.
I mean...
Come on, dude. Like, the way he's reacting makes it very clear he did something worse. And he's stupid to not realize that.
How do you define over?
I don't know. I mean, this person, people, God, I hope it's not Google Deal. This person is just got such a fucking vendetta. Unlimited time. Keep copy up. New account. YouTube doesn't block fucking IPs, but blocking a million accounts does nothing. 2 seconds later, Vince or whoever the fuck comes back with another stupid one. Now they're coming after me on Twitter. What next? Discord? Where will I go? What can I even do? Well, where will they post my info?
Where will they post my info? The fact that he didn't even take anything into consideration, too. It's like, dude, fuck off.
And that's the problem. I mean, I know from the multiple times I've been threatened for using receipts. I mean, there's no expectation of privacy in a two-way conversation. So yeah, they can be shared. Luckily, your penis can't, though. That would be considered like revenge porn.
Cool.
Well, what I'm saying is, like on YouTube, they wouldn't be able to do that. Would they be able to send it to other people as a warning? That's not considered revenge porn.
Oh, great. Great. What the fuck am I gonna do?
Because Muse sent my dick to lots of people, and that was not an issue because she said that she was trying to warn people because I was a trafficker. But if she would have put it in that video or showed it during that stream, then I would have been able to get her for revenge porn. It has to be done with malicious intent to like embarrass or harm. Oh, I wish you would have. I wish you would have mentioned that she was pushing.
The grandiosity leaks into how lolcows express their sexuality. It's a lack of empathy. Do they ask themselves how would the recipient of this picture feel? Yeah, I don't think they understand.
I mean, if I would have known she was pushing for, what she just kept saying, "I want a picture of your face."
Yeah.
And that didn't.
That
didn't seem weird to you?
No, the dick seemed far more. I'm like, it'll be me with a silly expression.
I mean, dude, we had this same conversation beforehand, though. Don't show your face because a dick is a dick, and you can always say that's not my dick.
It's not my dick. Prove that's my dick.
It's not my dick.
I was absolutely not.
Prove that's my dick.
Right.
You know what I mean?
That's one of my favorite lines.
Wow. I was
Prove
thinking
that's
so
my
of
dick.
what was intimate and what was private.
No,
and I
and
absolutely
you also,
did not.
Jorrun, you could literally be like, that's not my dick. Like, I would say that's not my dick, because that's a pretty sad looking dick. I'm sorry, my guy.
Yeah, you also don't want to send that to where, think of the TCAP stuff. They would ask them for a cheeseburger in the same conversation where they're talking about sex so they can prove it was the same.
Oh, yeah, DNA. He was all over, like, Poshmark and stuff, making comments about, like, women's shoes and shit. Like, on women's shoes. He's a fucking weirdo.
Person. So they can't.
It didn't sound weird to Jorrun that anyone actually wanted a picture of his face. Crazy that almost 2 years to the date after this I was dealing with Jesse. Right, Wes? Like, these little cows, they just want to give you a big old kiss. They just want to...
Later say, that wasn't me. Oh, but you happen to show up with a cheeseburger, or you happen to bring Mike's Hard Lemonade. That's why they would ask for something like that. So if you're being asked for a very Well, she just said, I want a picture of your face, like, send me a smiling selfie, or was she more specific?
She said specifically, I want to see your O face. And actually, at one point, she says, I want to see video. I'm like, you're not giving me video. I'm definitely not. She wanted a video of fucking me jacking off and my face. I did. Oh.
Wait, so you were jacking off?
I think Chupa Grandson, what Wes is saying is, Jorrun isn't very, I think Wes is doubting that a woman has ever asked Jorrun for a picture of his face.
No, not on camera.
No, I'm saying you sent her pictures of you. What pictures did you send? Because you left out the face thing in the beginning.
Okay.
What pictures? Be honest. What did you send her?
Yeah. A couple pictures of me. A couple pictures of my.
Well, Logan W, don't you? Yeah, Wes worded it. Wes basically said what I didn't want to say. Jorrun looks like a garbage pail kid. Oh, God. Hi, Danny.
Dick. Before and after jerking off.
Oh, my God.
A pic of my legs and a pic of my face. I think that's everything.
I think I have. Okay, so I need the uncommon one.
I mean, if it wasn't for the face, I think you'd be fine. But with that face in there, and I mean, I'm looking at what she, do I still call her she? I don't even know at this point.
Yeah.
I'm looking at what.
Jorrun, are you just mad that she has a bigger dick than you?
At what she wrote, and I need to tell you something. There are a lot of women in the TCAP community that are broken and have suffered sexual assault in their past. I know that's true. This isn't the community.
I've heard those words from somewhere at some time. I don't remember who or when or what the circumstance was. But yeah, go ahead.
This isn't the community to prey upon women and flirt with them. I mean, so when you see what she wrote, do you think that maybe any of that's true?
Ooh, a spaghetti lunch. I need to get food for myself. Like, I try not to order food out, but, like, I'm really hungry right now, and I'm, like, kind of considering firing my car up after this and getting food.
To be 100% honest.
Yeah.
To be 100% honest, Wes, man to man, I just...
Oh, the pic of his legs where it's, like, the tiny string of pre-cum coming off his fingers. Oh, that picture's so weird.
Not praying. Do you think maybe some people are seeing the flirting as too much in this community?
I don't think.
Has anyone said anything to you? Well, the only thing I can think of is the response to that one video. I don't remember which one it was. Which one was it?
Mm-hmm.
You did it with mini syllables or kelpil. I can't remember.
Kelpie, yeah.
And I remember the reaction of that was pretty polarizing.
Yeah, that was the one that had the most.
Oh, I should get some Sheets. Oh, but Sheets is like really believe it or not, Sheets is like 20 minutes from me. Like Wawa is closer.
Amount of thumbs down.
Yeah.
Although I don't believe there was any actual complaint.
Wes, I love how much Jessie is obsessed with getting 1,000 subs and getting monetized because, like, she'll get because people are basically hate subbing her, and I really wish people would stop because it just fuels her self-important delusions. However, she's gonna get to 1,000 and then quickly realize she has nowhere near the watch time needed to be monetized.
Well, I mean, the thumbs down would probably be the complaint. People wouldn't want to leave a comment where you could identify that they were unhappy with it, you know?
Ah, gotcha. Yeah, I was just chalking up to...
Yeah, they won't approve her garbage content anyways. They'll be like, why are you showing a picture of your butthole, ma'am?
the theory that the Cornville Mafia had finally found me.
I mean,
That's only a theory.
I'm curious how much it would cost to get food
I don't-
delivered. Probably
I
too
don't
much.
see that happening.
And I don't know. I didn't think Vince was gonna find me, and here we are.
Well, yeah. So, I mean, in your mind, is this person really upset about what you're doing, or is this just an excuse?
I would say this. So, I will credit myself with being very...
She would try to get a lotion company to sponsor her. You know, I'm kind of mad because on one of her, like, videos that she posted, there was, like, a split second of, like, you could see boobs. Like, like, you could see nipple and everything. And I reported it on, like, all of my alt accounts, and, like, nothing happened. I'm like, wow. Thanks, YouTube. You really take like, you'll take me down for watching Cricket Snapper, but somebody who actually shows an actual boob on her fucking channel, y'all don't give a shit. Thanks.
Good at noticing people's reactions. I do flirt a lot with all the women. If someone is not into it, I stop. I notice carefully their reaction. First of all, because I don't want to even bother.
Yeah, why even go on Jesse's channel when you could just, like, go on Green Frog's channel or, like, go on, like, wait for Wes to review it. Like, it's... Why, you know? Oh, man, it's gonna cost, like, $20 to get a sub. No, I'm good.
Yeah.
I want to get Jersey Mike's, but...
Obviously, I'm very good
Fuck
friends
it.
with Telltale. Road is someone who's very reciprocative, whatever the fuck that word is. And,
reciprocative.
Yeah. Reciprocative, whatever. Reciprocate.
Receptive?
Reciprocal, Jorrun?
Or reciprocate.
Someone who reciprocates, in other words, gives it back.
I know what reciprocate. Yeah, I do reciprocal mailings every day.
Get 1,000 subs. I mean... I'm not, like, not too far off. Listen, I'll be real, being monetized would be cool. But I'm not gonna, like, sit here and, like, try to push really hard for it. If it happens, it happens, you know?
Well, there you go.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so you're looking for the... So as far as you know, all the women that you flirt with are receptive to it, and they're fine with it, and they return it back.
Yeah.
So then...
I pay very close attention to that shit. I pride myself on that shit. I'm not interested for a few different reasons.
So that
I don't want anyone to be uncomfortable.
So that in your mind, this is more than likely just a bullshit excuse someone's using.
It really sounds... I mean, when I tell you I'm shaking and I'm worried and stuff, I don't believe the quote-unquote accusation. That's somebody who's, you know, elevator doesn't go to the top floor.
Someone who's searching for a reason.
Yes. And, I don't know, dude. I mean,
so what's your...
just seeing a dick there is...
I'll give you my social security and credit card number, Cyber. Trust you so fucking much.
Unnerving enough.
What's that?
Then
I'll eat eventually. Don't worry about me.
Seeing the dick there was unnerving enough. That was enough. But then accusations, now I'm going to do all this thing and ruin your reputation.
Oh, you meant sandwiches. Okay, I mean, listen, I'd eat 1,000 sub sandwiches. Can you check your Discord DM? Ooh, yes I can. Okay. There we go.
What do I try to do? I mean, I try to make people laugh.
Yeah, I've had this account since 2008. And I'm glad they got rid of private messaging, because I specifically remember getting into YouTube arguments as like a small child.
Laugh. I want to make people laugh, and I enjoy flirting. And money would be great. That's it.
Cyber Squeak, more like Cyber Geek. Yeah.
I have no fucking
What's
weird
up?
ass, desires. I have no evil. I'm uncomplicated in that way. I like to entertain. I think like you like to be creative and come up with good quality stuff. That's it. And I love it. I love the attention. I've made...
I'm Jesse's attorney. Expect more showers, cease and desist. You mean sis and desist?
amazing friends.
Webkin's YouTube drama. Yeah, that's probably what I don't even remember. It was probably like me commenting on like anime music videos or some shit. I don't fucking remember.
I had incredible conversations, you being one of them, of people telling me like what my content means and how much they enjoy my content, and they think well of me as a person. So I don't want to lose that shit, but fuck.
Well, I mean, so that's what I'm saying. What is your move, though? Do you, are you gonna do what I was gonna do on New Year's Eve and pack it in and be done, or do you just go forward and say fuck it? I mean, it's already
there.
It's already out there now. So.
Right. See, here's how I know that like you're not actually Jesse or anything, because you spelled my name correctly.
Right, I mean, whoever she or Vince or whoever it is, has your dick pics and face pic and.
That's the seal cry that she did.
How bad was the conversation?
Sensitive introvert. Why did he just throw that in there?
I mean, you told me you're also into BDSM. It was pretty much just regular stuff. I like to be called master. I like to be served. I'm dominant. Da 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 da.
Are you a dom? Are you actually familiar with BDSM?
Aw.
Yeah.
Wes, thank you. You didn't have to do that. I appreciate that. Thank you. Well, now I know, I'm gonna be ordering myself some food. Thank you so much, Wes.
I've been a dom/master for
I'm gonna play this while I order myself some food.
For years now.
Really? So I mean, like when I say you're actually like you studied and like the whole contracts and all.
I won't say I studied. I don't know Gorian rules or anything, and that way I guess I'm more of a freelance.
Freelance.
Okay.
But yes, I have absolutely have women who have called themselves my slave and are mastered and obey. And...
Wait a minute, the message! Okay, so the message Wes left on this Apple booty hole. Apple booty hole. For those of you who missed it, Jessie told a story about how she wanted her dom to spank her ass apple red or whatever. And so she said her dom took an apple and put it on her butthole. Oh my god. Alright, sorry. Let me keep playing. Just apple booty hole kills me every fucking time.
So you're not. That wouldn't be a dom. That's a master. So you're more master slave, not dom.
Wallet.
Add funds. Yeah, I guess you could say.
Gift card.
Okay.
I am not that. Like I said, I've never studied any rules, and I know I have met subs in the past who it's like, here's the gigantic book of rules, and I'm like, I'm not interested in all these fucking rules.
Oh well,
but I know for some other people that's their thing.
With the sub, the whole thing with the sub is that
it's
not just about being
cool.
submissive. It's what the dom brings to the table. Because the submission is earned.
I bet I bet it made a smacking noise when he removed it, like. Listen, apple booty hole is like a very Winnie thing. So Jesse is just Winnie to me. If you've never had rules, you were never in a BDSM rule. Yeah, like, it just, this sounds like some shit, like, it's how, he just made it up.
You know, so that, like,
We
the
made
master
it up.
title and the dom title. I mean, you know.
Alright,
this.
let's get,
I'm not
I want a
telling you
Jersey
anything you
Mike
don't know,
sub.
but those are earned over time. So, yeah, there, like, with my, there was like a four-page Google Doc of, you know, like a rules / contract, because it's a
You gotta
partnership.
protect yourself.
Well,
Especially now.
yeah, you know, and that's the other thing, you know, like with Muse, and the reason why her ex didn't go to jail for domestic violence is because
Again, thank you, Wes. I appreciate it.
they had a contract, and when you're, it's not domestic violence if you're agreeing to be
Apple booty hole boots with the fur.
beat and asking for it if you don't do.
Honey, what happened to all of our apples we just bought? Yo, I think she took that from her Little Red Riding Hood story, because that's not the first time she talked about, like, sex in a kitchen or like sexual activity in a kitchen.
A, B, and C. But I mean, to get back to your thing, what is your plan? I mean, what do you do? Do you preemptively strike and you let people know that, look, this happened and you might hear this, but let me tell my side, or do you just?
What a good question.
God
so
damn
when
it.
this first happened, half an hour ago, whatever the fuck it was, I'm like, that's it, I'm quitting, I'm done, everything's nuked, I want to go back to being a private citizen, I'm a sensitive introvert, I don't want to deal with any of this drama, I hate it.
I like eating too, but Jessie should, like, stop. She has an eating disorder. I get it. It's not easy to. It's not easy to, like, think about this kind of stuff, but.
And then I was a little bit more like, all right, let me talk to people, let me get this out, let me get some cooler heads.
I'm gonna get a cookie.
And that makes me feel a little better. I do still feel shell-shocked. I do feel like I'm going to be scared and or freak out if I go to anybody's stream. You know, I feel like now I have to have, like, one eye open.
Well, I mean, I
hate the idea of.
I'm just honestly with the dick and face pick out there. I completely. If it were me, I probably would. You know, at least take a. Me personally, I would take a break. And because, like, with the Vince thing, that was something he was making up, and I had proof that it was a lie. All of it was a lie, and so I was able to do that. But I don't know
All right, the sub has been ordered.
How to combat pictures of my dick and face. And I really don't. I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't really know.
Well, that's not words I was hoping to hear from you.
Well, I don't. I'm not experienced with this kind of thing. I mean, you know, when Muse is showing off my dick pic, we were in a, you know, quote unquote, in the early stages of what could have been a relationship, and she wanted to see my dick.
All right.
And so she saw my dick, and so that's, you know, and she's
Let's get
an
back to
adult
this.
and everything else. And when she was showing it to people, like, they wanted to talk to me. So I never brought it up, you know.
I'm not experienced in BDSM. It seems like it takes a lot of communication and conscientiousness that folks like Jesse and Jorrun don't possess. They saw 50 Shades of Grey. They saw that, like, it was extra horny stuff going on, and they decided, I want to do that. And then but they're too lazy to figure out, like, how it actually works. So they just didn't.
He brought it up in a couple.
do you still play the painting game? And if I remember correctly, didn't you say it wasn't finished or something? Is it finished? I have played the finished version, actually. It's been a little while. It's been a couple months. But I have the finished version. I'll have to play that again.
Couple of streams, so I talk
BDSM is consent first and foremost. Jorrun and Jesse are too selfish and self-centered to be concerned with consent.
about it when we're reviewing the stream or whatever, but it wasn't something that I talked. She almost like was trying to threaten me with it as if she was 16 years old when I sent it to her and she was gonna put me on blast.
Yeah.
But I really don't know how to handle that, and if this person, if it's Vince or whoever, dude, or Vince.
Yes, honest, I ordered a freelance sub.
Vince and his sister, who the fuck knows? But if they do start going and warning.
It's called Such Art. I think it was like $20 to $30. I don't remember exactly how much it cost. I think somebody bought it for me, actually. But it's not that expensive. It's fun though. It is a lot of fun. I haven't felt the creative spark lately, so I haven't really been playing it.
People in TCAP, I that might cause some, just because it is a community built around. There are a lot of comments in chat, like especially during clobber streams, where people are saying that they themselves were victimized at a younger age, and so laughing at Lorne or Dan Allen or any of these guys, it to them it's like getting a win against the person that they were vulnerable against before. So if someone's going around and saying, "Oh yeah, this guy's a predator," and let me show you, it could upset some people. It could make people just not want to hear your side. So that's what I'm saying. I don't know if you want to preemptively strike, or just step back and wait for it to happen, and be.
What do you mean by preemptively strike?
Well,
is he really this stupid? Like, is Jorrun just this fucking stupid? He can't be this stupid, right? What do you mean by preemptively strike? Like, Jorrun, what the fuck do you think that means, dude?
But you really have two options. You have two options.
Have you seen the new Disney game? I have. I want to play it, but like, I also heard that it's gonna be free at some point, so I don't want to give Disney my money.
Options you can either.
And I'm aware that I went to Disney World, and that's kind of a hypocritical statement, but still.
Ignore it and wait for something to come up, and then you're like, okay, well, yeah, but let me explain my side. Or you come out first and say, like, hey, you might hear, and I really don't know, I really don't know how that would work or what you would.
Yeah, Rocketfield Foreskin, I don't know why Jessie thinks she can come into this community and, like, we're a community that's against people who commit domestic violence and lie about sexual assault and rape and kidnapping. Like, we're not gonna sit around and just be fine with that, Jesse?
Would say, but basically let people know that they may hear or see something about you, and that you were misled, and you just kind of explain that you were misled by a person, and and it was all a guise just to, like, embarrass you or whatever, because then when their video comes out, it cheapens the whole thing. It's the difference between someone apologizing, coming out and saying, hey, back in 2009, I made some racist tweets, and I did blackface, and I'm really sorry, but I've really learned my lesson in the past, or having it found out, and then you going, oh man, I've really learned over these last 3 hours since these were found, and one of those guys gets canceled, and the other guy gets to keep his, he keeps his job, and people accept that he learned a lesson because he preemptively apologized versus after the fact.
Yeah.
But do you really believe that this person is? I mean, it seems like they're pretty dedicated.
Yeah. Very
Do you think
fucking
these people are? Do you think it's the same person?
I pray it's one person. I would hate to think it's a fucking team. And again, that mystifies me. 'cause like
team! A team! Oh my god.
I'm nice to everyone. Like, in that conversation, I didn't do anything
Oh, you little
quote-unquote wrong.
cocksuckers.
It was two consensual adults doing what they wanted to do. But the fact as a person is this kind of, like, hatred
Fuck
and
you.
obsession. I mean, yesterday when Chef
Let's
was
get
my
him.
best friend,
Who's my best friend?
he knew I wasn't going to be there to stream. He's like, are you in my stream? I'm like, no, I'm in an open mic right now running the sound. I'm going up to the stage pretty soon. He's just like, someone is here, and he sent me that, and it's a person, and the person was actually doing, I mean, it was a very small screen, but doing a decent impression of me. And the fact that he was being sweet to Cat G, who obviously is so sweet, and going through shit, and flirting.
I still don't get that. Like, why was he upset that somebody was being nice to Cat G? Everybody's nice to Cat G. Everybody loves Cat G. The fuck is he talking about?
With Rhoda, it was almost worse, Wes, than if he was insulting me and or trying to ruin my rep. It was somehow worse. And
what did
Chef
he
banned him, but
what did he say? That was so much like you.
Well, at first, actually, he said, "Oh, Kat, I'm glad you."
I was doing a better Jorrun impersonation in that stream than Jorrun was.
Here, things are going better for you. I've been worried. I'm like, ah.
What? Why? Why is that? Why does that bother him so much? Like, is he like, I'm the only one who could be nice to Cat G? What is he talking about?
And then Rhoda, which Rhoda's got my back, and she goes, my heart belongs to Jorrun. I'm like, aw. But Chef said that it was quickly obvious that he wasn't me. Because, again, it was just a quick screenshot. He goes, the guy was trying to flirt, but with him it came off as creepy. He said that the guy...
DNA, somebody, a certain somebody that we all know and love, was impersonating Jorrun in a chat. And Jorrun's just like, oh, they were pretending to be me, and they were nice to Cat G. And it's like, okay. Like, yeah, people are going to be nice to Cat G because people like Cat G. What are you talking about?
I just didn't have...
I even creepily hit on your mom in an underhanded way, and she thought it was him, too. Wes, don't lie. Just admit you wanted to hit on my mom.
My charm.
Oh,
I know you.
Me, strikes me as a very Vince...
No, you, what was it you said? You said, I have a part for you, and then you were like, and then she said, oh, okay, cool, email me, and you were like, yeah, and I also have a role for you?
Type of thing.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, there is an art to what I do, if I say so myself. And part of it is
There's an
very
art.
much, you know...
For sex, Jorrun is not coming is one of my favorite screen names.
Noticing how the girl goes.
Mm-hmm.
You know, with Rhoda, it's always the rose kiss smiley back at me. It's always reciprocal.
Jorrun, that's what we do. Like, he really... I have a big part for you, maybe even a role in one of my videos! That was it! That was it! Jorrun is so stupid. He really thinks rose kiss smiley means that, like, people are down to fuck. Like, what?
Fabricated. Even Scarlett, who is a little bit more, you know, well, Scarlett gets drunk and then you get to see the real Scarlett, and it is into me. I don't mind.
Wes just being like, haha, what?
saying that because there are plenty of receipts, to steal your word, on my videos to prove such.
Yeah, no, receipts.
I can laugh a little bit.
Receipts.
Yeah, receipts. I'm not quite as good with receipts as you are, but I do
Give me news! Hi!
follow my tracks fairly well. There's room to grow up. But, so yeah, I am beloved, and I've seen recently, particularly when I reach out to some people, that I am highly esteemed, which touches my heart. Really does. But, so where I'm at right now is, I'll just say quick, the 3 or 4 thoughts that come to my head is, one, I trust no one new. All my DMs are fucking closed and locked down. Probably never.
Can't stay, but I fucking love you. Gay Mangoes, how fucking dare you? No, take care of whatever you have to. We'll see you later.
Come back. And I am worried about waking up and seeing more shitty comments. Somebody actually created a Jorrun comedy channel with my profile pic. I'm like, YouTube, step up your game because you're fucking shit.
Does he think that that's equal to like identity theft? Does he think what? Like his identity was stolen? YouTube, this is a crime. My identity has been stolen. Oh my god.
Well, I mean that's there's nothing illegal about that. I mean, look up Tiffany Lockhart. There's multiple channels called Tiffany Lockhart. That's not actually your channel name. It's a IP address. If you look at your actual channel URL, that's your channel name. Because you could change your
Oh, well, happy birthday to your ma.
name to something else. You know what I mean? So
need to know how to block that.
Your mother dear.
And yeah, then the picture, and the picture too. They're not going to do anything. I mean, because people have fan accounts and use Chris Hansen's picture.
Yeah. But like, for instance, I was having a magnificent conversation with this black chick from Cali who's.
Hey, we gotta shout out to Honest. With black chick from Cali, like you don't even ask her like a name or anything. Like not that asking for names is what you should do in this community, but like you just really gonna call her black chick from Cali?
Seemed amazing, and now I'm like, okay, 5 minutes from now is she gonna go ta-da?
Here's my black dick.
Yeah, this is for Mango's mom.
Y'all gonna make me cry. Stop it now. There's my flowers, guys. I'm gonna get an old picture of them and put them in there.
There's flowers.
My black dick is bigger than yours, and you're this terrible person, blah, 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 and I'm going to tell everyone, blah, blah, blah. And
why was he so worried about Honest having a dick? And why was he worried about it being bigger than his? He's
so stupid.
And I'm like, okay, I don't want to be like having one eye open and not feel like I can, like, I don't feel like I can go to
my
stream now.
sub is getting picked up.
I'm worried about streaming on my own fucking channel, although the girls did come through for me very nicely.
Well, I mean,
the moderate.
This person who's picking up my order has a very long name. And I'm gonna butcher it. It's Oluwafayokemi. I've never heard a name that long before. That's cool.
Like I said, I really
fun out of this shit.
I really think you kind of have a choice.
Awesome.
You know, are you just wait?
Docs, cyber doxing, delivery docs.
Either wait, and then wait for it to happen, and then respond, or you know, say just.
I'll get them on the stream right now and be like, hey, say hi to my chat. They'll be like, what the fuck are you talking about? Go leave. I just want to like do other delivery orders.
Yeah, and it's I don't know how that would look or how that would work. I really don't. I just know that
Jorrun
in most
says up with your
cases,
sub.
when you're
Oh
dealing
god.
with PR, because I did manage PR, along with marketing, and with PR, the preemptive strike is always. They always want to strike first.
Make sure you give the DoorDash an $80 tip. Oh my god.
So that they get the first word in. Because after you get the first word in, then it's everyone else's. It's everyone else's job to. Now they have a narrative that they have to go off of and prove that's wrong.
Yeah.
But once they say something or put something out. Then you're trying to defend yourself.
I don't know, Wes. I can't see myself. This might be the wrong thought. I can't see myself doing a very serious video where I go, these were the allegations. This is what happened. Da 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 da. Not
I mean,
that
if you're saying you can't do it serious, then do it funny, or don't do it at all.
Can you imagine if he did it funny? We missed out on the funny Jorrun arc.
You know, it's really up to you.
I have a feeling I'm either going to not do anything or I'm going to withdraw from YouTube, and I really hate the idea of retreating from YouTube because I've loved it so much. Although I'm very, very glad I did not link my singing channel, which brings me so much happiness. I don't want shit following me there.
Yeah.
It was only 4 days right before this happened. Oh my god. What a fucking mess. Jorrun is such a fucking mess.
I don't know, kid. I am just... Thank you for talking to me.
Oh, no worries, man.
Singing locals never do want to leave YouTube. It just doesn't matter what hole you put yourself into. It just doesn't matter what hole you put yourself into.
I mean, you were docked. That's a real problem. I know in comparison...
No, I don't know.
This is my world.
I was doxxed, but it was my face and my name. I think my dick in my face would be
My dick in my face would be worse.
worse.
Oh, right.
I'm being honest though. Like I
Yeah.
would much rather have my name and face doxxed than my dick and face because that means I sent that person my dick.
Oh hey, what's up, Mop?
And even though it happens, it's just, you know. And then if you're saying was it like bad lighting?
It doesn't just doesn't matter what hole you put an apple into. The apple story, the butthole apple.
Was that the issue, or
What do you mean?
you said it was an unflattering picture?
Oh yeah, yeah.
So just shitty
I
lighting.
wasn't
Maybe
able
no
to
one
get
was.
it real big. No, it's small.
Oh.
Why is he honest about his penis to Wes, but not honest about anything else to Wes? Oh hey, what's up, WB/H? Hello. Taking apple of my eye to a different level. Oh, I cannot!
Well, I mean, you sent several, so I'm sure the other ones were fine.
Yeah, I just sent a couple.
Yeah. So I mean, you know, whatever. Everyone has everyone. I don't know. I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm
I
kinda,
appreciate what you were trying to do.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say there, dude. But
Nothing you can
if there's one takeaway, don't send face pics.
Wow.
Sist and desist. Arby's applesauce. I need you guys to keep being very fucking funny because I love it.
Don't do that.
Jorrun, you could have said 1,000. It would still be funny each and every time. Oh, fuck yeah. My food's on the way.
Yeah, your face
know.
is
I've
on
been
your
on-
videos, and that is fine. But you can't
Yeah.
send a face pic with a dick pic. You just can't do that.
Yeah.
Look at this mushroom.
Even
I
if
love
there's
him.
a lot of text in between.
No, not. I mean, now if you
Look at him
had
go.
gotten onto, if you'd gone on like a Facebook call or
Seed.
Skype or something like that, and had a conversation and saw that this person was real and everything like that, and then she's sending you pictures and then it's a different story. But you can't do that. You can't do that first. And then if they're pushing for one specific thing like that, I mean, that's like what they do to what they do to Lorne. You know.
How did he not catch what was going on? Like, I know this is an obvious answer, but is Jorrun just stupid? Like, that has to be the case. Like, he has to be stupid.
Wow. I don't know.
I just say get some sleep, and hopefully tomorrow it blows over.
It does not blow over.
All right, man.
All right, dude.
I appreciate it.
Yeah, let me know if anything else comes up. I'll let you know if I see any bullshit come my way too.
All right, man. Appreciate it, brother.
All right, no worries.
Sleep well.
Sleep well. Oh, it's so creepy. Alright, hold on. Let me get to apology call number 1. We're just gonna fucking listen to these, because I enjoy them. Let's see. Apology call 1.
On July
music.
5, 2020, a Google Drive folder was released by whistleblower Mac and Cheese, dedicated to exposing the actions of YouTuber Jorrun Comedy. After initially denying the claims made by Mac and Cheese just 2 days earlier, the evidence was too loud to ignore, and Jorrun went into damage control mode. The following phone call was recorded on July 5, 2020, when YouTuber Westmost contacted Jorrun Comedy on Skype, after examining the Google Drive.
Yeah.
Westmost said he would no longer support, or work with Jorrun Comedy, and for Jorrun to never contact him again. Jorrun asked if he could call Westmost.
This just makes me want to stream more Jesse. You fucking should, Wes! You need to. Your streams are fun.
And explain his side. This is the first of 5 phone calls from July 6th and July 7th, dealing with the Google Drive, the harassment of female TCAP members, and an apology that made waves in the community.
Huh?
Hello.
Hi.
Hey, I'm just trying to understand the need for the call. I thought I made myself pretty clear.
Again, can't respect boundaries because he's like, Wes, I need to talk to you about what happened. Even after Wes was like, don't fucking talk to me anymore.
Here with everything.
Well, I suck at typing, so I decided I would rather call you so I can let you know where my head's at and how things have progressed.
Why would Wes care where your head's at and how things have progressed? Yeah, we are not done talking.
I just want to start off by saying, when you and I talked on Friday, you made it sound like this was all bullshit and it was nothing, and you know, I'm supporting you and I've supported you from the beginning here, and then when
Yeah, I hope Ed's doing all right nowadays. I hope he at least knows that there's an entire community of people who are like supporting him at this point.
when I see this stuff come out, this isn't a troll. You know, Vince called me a troll when I was exposing him for his bullshit. He called me a troll, told everyone beforehand, hey, you're going to hear from this troll, don't believe anything he says.
Yeah, Jesse isn't in his life, so he's got to be doing better at least.
And that's what you did, but you had to have known that some of that, what was being talked about, was accurate. That wasn't bullshit.
I didn't watch the video at all.
Then you need to. You need to, because, you know, that's the same shit that Vince would say. I haven't watched the video. Someone put their time and effort into making a video to show some shit that you've done. And then when they're showing receipts, showing, that's a little fucking girl that you're liking these comments with the genie fetish. That's not okay.
I agree. You're absolutely right.
So then when someone's bringing it up and saying this guy has a problem, I saw the comment on Molly's video. That's someone's fucking daughter. And you're talking about her tits. That's not what the video was about. You're a grown man.
You're absolutely right.
What is this community built on, Jorrun?
Trust in a safe place.
Trust in a safe place, and
making fun of pedophiles and predators. What is your behavior very much like, Jorrun?
I went way overboard with the Molly videos.
Not just with that. Why did it take you until now? And this is what I was saying the other night. Are you going to get ahead of this? And you're like, it's nothing. This is all made up. This is all bullshit. But now 2 days later, now when the receipts come out, you want to go and do the after apology. This is what I was saying, the shit that never fucking works. This isn't new information. This is stuff that you knew was out there. You just hoped wouldn't be found, or maybe you had forgotten about, but some of this shit's really recent. You use Tiffany for your own pleasure, and that's not okay. And no matter what excuse you come up with, you...
Right, honest? Like, who in their right mind would fucking say that shit? And not even realize the kind of creep he is? Like, Jorrun, come on. As Wes says, Jorrun, do better.
No, that's not okay.
Okay, let me see where I want to start here. If you just bear with me. So in the last couple days, I had a great conversation with Mini Syllables where she started doing kind of a devil's advocate.
I was angry at Jorrun. This is my tone. The level of anger with Jessie is so much worse I can't even explain it. She's one of the worst people I've ever encountered personality with. Right, Wes? Like, I've said shit about Jessie that I would never say about anybody else. Like, she makes me so fucking irrationally angry that, like, she morphs you into an entirely different person with how angry you get. It's insanity how fucking awful she is.
And I really got to see she's been awesome. She was nice, but at the same time really helping me see things about my behavior that I wasn't saying. And I'm like, I definitely have to address this stuff. The Tiffany video is down. The one I did after with her in club, the behind the scenes is down.
Ooh, my sub is 10 minutes away.
I don't have Tiffany's number. I sent her a long apology on Skype. It's the main way.
She is an anger fairy. It's, and I think, you know what? I think what happens is she purposely gets people so angry beyond their limits so that she can be a victim when people lash out at her. I think it's calculated with her. Lil Cal's always lied to me about taking down content. Yeah, even Jessie did it's gone. I deleted it. Look, I sent you the fucking screenshot. I love, my favorite part of that call is when she basically pulls a Lauren and sounds like this.
Why would she do this to us? Keep in touch with her. I took down all the comments about Molly, which you were 100% right. I was way fucking over the line, and I'm out of my goddamn mind. I honestly, and this is the best way I can put it, I honestly thought with the troll, this was just the same person who, I'm not excusing, man, I'm just giving you my mind, just so you know where I'm coming from. When this happened on Twitter, I thought, okay, it's the same person.
My stepsister used to be like Jessie. She pokes and prods. Yeah, like, it's they poke and prod at you. And one thing that really makes me angry is when people aren't rational. And I don't mean, like, people, like, are lol so random, but, like, you'll explain something to somebody and you'll have the evidence presented and they just don't listen to you. It drives me fucking insane.
He's been on my streams, trying to get in my head, trying to make me look bad. It probably is Vince, da-da-da. With this Twitter thing, I thought, you know what? In my recent videos, I've been talking about the difference between alpha and beta males.
What does this have to do with anything, Jorrun?
I may have awakened some basement dweller. Again, it's just my thought process. Who's jealous, da-da-da, wants to take me down a peg. I've seen people
Jorrun,
go after
I want to stop
than
you right there. I want to stop you right there before we go down the Lauren Armstrong rabbit hole up, because this is what this is sounding like to me. Do you believe that any of your behavior is that of an alpha male? Any of the behaviors that you...
Yes. Like, what?
You've shown when you're debasing these women, you're using them for your own pleasure. You're going around, and it's not innocent flirting. You're treating these women like objects in a community built around sexual predators. That's not an alpha male. That's Lauren Armstrong with internet access. That's how you're behaving. And I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that, but you need to take a step back from all of this shit and really look at who you are from an outside perspective, because you're talking all this shit about Lauren. All your stuff's about Lauren. Dude, you are Lauren as far as everyone's concerned. That's not how you treat people.
Yeah.
You're not coming off like that alpha male pimp. You're coming off like someone with
He's
very
flossing.
little experience who is using people.
He was flossing.
Who got in with these people who are kind of well known within the TCAP community, involved them in sketches so that you can fap to it later. That's fucked up.
It's like Logan W. It's like how Jessie sits and says that she's a comedy TCAP channel, and yet she's the only, like, she's done no TCAP content, like, at all.
And then when it was brought up to you on Friday, now whether you want to say you thought the troll and the catfish are the same person, or that doesn't matter. It was made very clear that last message that they sent you, that was made very, very clear to you what you were doing and what you had been doing. And when I asked you about it, you were like, I can't apologize for something I didn't do. You're not just now finding out about this. So you're telling me you didn't have the self-reflection to look at what that person said, look back at the 2 days prior to what you had done and how you had treated this person. You were very...
No TCAP, no comedy! I love that, Slothcat. Jessie tries to ruin people's lives. She really does. Like, and her excuse is, oh, well, people never believe me anyways, so I can just say whatever I want. She's infuriating.
Very demanding of this person from the very beginning, and treated her or him like an object. So when people see that, and you're warning, oh, it's a catfish, it's a troll, and then they see the other things that you've done, it all makes a really clear picture. What that person did was make me the perfect layout to make a receipt video if I need to. And I don't want to have to do that.
You know you want to, Wes.
But that's predatory. What you did was predatory.
I'm trying to arrange my thoughts here.
And taking the videos down 2 days later after the fact, when it was made clear, Jorrun, what you had done, that's not good enough.
Trying to get my thoughts here.
What I want to hear, Jorrun, I want to hear the thoughts that are actually going to make sense, not the excuses, not the other things. I actually want to know what you think and what you're going to do, because you'll be run out of this community, and you know how this community works. You'll be run out of every community you try and join until you do something about this.
Yeah. Trying to decide what I want to say first, because you mentioned.
That's true. Jorrun never made a song about holes. I wish Jorrun would make a song about holes. I miss Jorrun content. I never thought I'd say this, but I miss Jorrun content. It's so bad.
A few points. If you'll bear with me, I would rather just tell you what was going on through my head, whether or not it's stupid.
My order is 4 minutes away.
Just so you
Jorrun, if this is gonna be a fucking story about deviled eggs or hot dogs, I'm gonna lose my shit. I don't want to hear any explanations about anything. You know what you put out there, and you know what you did. What explanation are you gonna give me that's gonna make me go? Makes total sense that you're on a 9-year-old girl's page in a genie costume liking it, after also fantasizing about drawings of genies and all kinds of other genies and just genie. What explanation can you give me, Lauren? What explanation can you give me that's going to make any fucking sense?
Genie.
The time for explanations is over. Now you need to figure out what you're going to do.
Okay.
You know why I enjoy this so much in comparison to I mean, I like the Jessie stuff, don't get me wrong, but this is so satisfying to hear because Jorrun just gets punched down repeatedly, and, like, he gets what he deserves.
Well, so far, I've apologized to Tiffany. I have taken down the video. Taking down the stuff on Molly's. I was thinking very, very seriously about doing an apology video. I had already decided.
So you're thinking about it, or you
me IBS.
decided? Because those are two different things. You're thinking about doing it, or you decided to do it?
I've made a decision. It's just a matter of exactly what I want the content to be and exactly what the delivery is. It's already in the works.
Well, I mean, when I talked to you about it on Friday, you were talking about making it a joke because you thought it was a joke. But now more stuff is coming out, and it's not a joke now. Now it's something serious. And the people who had your back yesterday who were going through this whole thing to figure out who this person was who's trolling you, those people aren't going to have your back. Everyone hates being fooled. And when you have these people fighting on your behalf yesterday, trying to figure out who was trolling you, getting videos taken down, they're going to be pissed. And it wouldn't take any of that stuff other than the little fucking girl in the genie costume. Do you just go and search Aladdin and Magic Lamp and you're just jacking off to everything that comes up?
You know what else I love about that part, Wes, with Jessie's Raid Shadow Legends song? She's like sitting there insulting it, being like, "Oh, Nuggets doesn't have any talent and can't write any. This is awful." And Wes, you're just like, "Jessie, this is your song."
No.
You know it looks like that, though, right?
I understand. I absolutely understand. If I talk to you more in depth about the sketch with Tiffany, would that help, or would you rather not even just hear about that?
Yeah. Let me hear let me hear about the sketch with Tiffany.
Okay. So the situation with that is, when I started talking to Tiffany, I told her I have 3 sketches. You can pick which one you want to be in.
Mm-hmm.
She said that one.
Okay.
With that sketch, I mean, I hope this doesn't make me sound like an asshole, but it's too late for that.
It's too late for that. Logan W, she does whippets. She just destroys her brain.
And I say that honestly. There's no sarcasm. I was not, and if you don't believe me, you are very right not to believe me. That was not arousing to me only because my feelings for Tiffany.
Ooh, okay. My food is about to be delivered, so I'm gonna keep playing the call and go get my food. I'll be right back.
Since the beginning, have been sisterly.
Jorrun.
That's just how it is.
I'm gonna stop you right there.
Okay.
Are you fucking kidding me? You're going to tell me that this person who you didn't know, you still don't know, who you've talked to a minimal amount, who has a very sexy voice, that you didn't at all sexualize her. Tell me that again. I want to hear it again. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning. Tell me the whole thing from the beginning again.
Should I just switch topics?
No, I want to hear the story again. I'd like to hear it again. Everything about the sketch. I'd like to hear it again.
Okay. So I had contacted Tiffany. We started talking on the phone. I said, I have an idea for 3 sketches. And which one would you like to? You have carte blanche. You choose. She's like, okay, I think the genie one is the most interesting.
Which one did you offer first?
None of them had been written, but I said,
which one did you offer
3
first?
ideas. I listed them off.
Which one? Jorrun, I'm asking a very simple question. When I'm saying which one did you offer first, I'm asking if there was a list, right? Which one was first on the list, Jorrun?
I said, well, the first one I started writing already was the one with the genie.
Okay. So now let's flip this around. Now stop. Because, and the reason why I wanted you to tell me again, because I wanted to see if you catch yourself where you're trying to put it on Tiffany. Well, I gave her 3 options, and that's the one she chose. But I noticed when we talked on Friday, because you keep information out, you offered her 3. The very first one you offered her was the genie one that you had started writing.
Yeah.
Jorrun, if I was offering you 3 sketches and you didn't know me, so you didn't care.
Yeah.
And the first one you would say, I'll just take the first one. So let's not pretend that this is Tiffany's fault or that she somehow is complicit in this. She's completely unwilling.
No, she isn't. Absolutely not. Fuck no, absolutely not.
Why would it be included in the excuse, Jorrun? You want to share the blame with Tiffany. Well, she chose that one. I gave her 3 options.
No.
Jorrun, There would be no other reason to bring that up other than to share blame with Tiffany. She's blameless in this. All she tried to do was help out a new
The sub has been acquired.
person who no one knew out with their content, and that's what you did to her. And whether you say that's not the case or not, no one is going to believe you. I mean, your sketch is so close to the sex talk you had with the catfish that it might as well be the same thing. What's the explanation for the little girl?
I do search
It's a club sub from Jersey Mike's.
very skinny things on Instagram, and I hit the like button on everything. I have never, and I don't expect you to believe me in this.
Wes! Proof Jorrun and Jesse know nothing about BDSM. Jorrun thinks he is a dom, but he's very submissive. Jesse thinks she's a sub, but is actually selfish trash with the maturity of a 10-year-old. Yeah, I find it funny that Jorrun... you know what? I kind of believe that theory that Jorrun is just a submissive.
At this point, I've never pleasured myself to anyone who was an adult. Ever, ever, ever.
Never, ever, ever. Hey, Jorrun, you watch TCAP, obviously. Do you not understand how much this sounds
Which isn't true. He told Wes that he jerks off to high schoolers.
like a conversation that you'd be having with Chris Hansen? I'm being serious. I never would have done
I know
this.
you are.
Yeah, I just
I
liked
know
every... Lauren said that he talked to every girl in the chat room. Every girl he went and said hi to.
Shit. My sandwich is falling apart.
I fail to see what explanation you can give for anything. I mean, like I said, what needs to be done is a public apology where you need to own it.
Yeah.
Because it looks like this person has a lot more shit on you than you're prepared to deal with. They're deep diving. And
Yeah,
if you leave anything out, then they're just going to keep coming up with shit. And the fact that you and I talked not 2 nights ago.
CJ Dev, she was telling Wes she wanted to move in with him, so she just basically is Muse.
And you made it sound like it was nothing. There was nothing going on. You knew. You knew what you had done to Tiffany, and you still kept that video up. You didn't think it would be connected. You didn't think it would be connected back?
I'm stupid.
And it really irritates me that when I talk to you about trying to get ahead of this, trying to get something out, because I was on your side.
Hang on.
I had your back. You're like, well, should I make it a joke? Is this a fucking joke, Jorrun? Do you think that little girl's parents, if they saw all the genie shit that you're liking, and then they saw that you're liking, do you think they would think it was a joke?
No, absolutely
What about
not.
your job? Would they think it was a joke?
No.
Because you know that's how shit goes now. People don't just stop at making you leave YouTube. They find out where you work, they find out where you live, and they make it known. It's predatory. And people try to warn people about predators.
Yeah.
That's what my entire
Jesse really did kind of ruin Jorlai, which is a shame.
channel has become against my wishes. And then I'm promoting you. And I'm telling people to sub to your channel. And you're preying on women. It's great to have women hit on you and flirt with you on Twitter and like all that other stuff. That's great, dude. But when you're out here doing it to people, you put a fucking timestamp in a video to look at a girl's tits. My 13-year-old wouldn't do that.
Fucking creep and all. I'm a fucking creep.
Did you?
What does he want? Does he want Wes to say, no, you're not a creep, you just made a mistake? Like, Jorrun, okay.
Apologize to her?
Not yet.
No, because you're going to apologize just to the ones that are very clear, the big ones, and then you can leave all the little ones out. But you have a lot of apologizing to do. It's all here. This isn't some minor thing. This is really bad.
Sounds like.
It sounds like it.
So what's your plan? Not what you thought about doing and now you're doing. I want to know, like, what's your honest, clear plan?
Apology video.
Chupa grandson, August was supposed to be for Jason Blaha. Like, Here to Party was like all amping up for Blah August, and then Jesse came out of the game. So not only did she destroy Jorlai, she destroyed Blah August.
And I would like very much your opinion, specific things I should mention in cocktail.
Wow. So you want me to co-write your apology video or somehow co-edit?
No.
Jorrun, what do you think you need to apologize
please.
for? Jorrun, what do you think? Because you know more than I do. You know shit you've done that maybe hasn't been uncovered yet. What do you need to apologize for? Who do you need to apologize to?
Wes, please. This is humiliating.
Bruh.
Are
you really... First off, you're probably, like, getting a little boner from it. Second off, are you really sitting here being like, I'm humiliated because I was a sex pest? Like, shut up.
I want very much to...
Hold on. How humiliating do you think it is for these women? How humiliating do you think it's going to be for Tiffany Lockhart when she once again listens to that video? That Genie video, because I'm sure it's already been downloaded and re-uploaded somewhere else, because that's what they do, Jorrun. You didn't take it down Friday night, you waited 2 days. So what do you think she's going to think?
God, his sighs are annoying. What was the count that I had? Like 50-something?
When she hears that again, and then she goes back and reads your conversation with the catfish. You think you're going to have Tiffany Lockhart's respect?
No.
And then what about all the women who follow Tiffany Lockhart and who don't believe that predators should be able to be within this community? Because that's what they're going to say. So it's not about what I think you should include in an apology video. What do you feel you need to apologize for? Because it can't be my truth. It needs to be you. You need to come out and tell them, this is what I did. This is what I've been doing, and this is my plan to never be that person again.
Hi, Ruben! Did y'all hear him? Ruben! Ruben! Hey! Ruben! Your dad's not home. I don't know why you're staring at his chair. Ruben. Hey, yo. He's ignoring you now.
Yeah.
And remember that the community has heard a lot of that shit from Lauren Armstrong, too. So if it's something that you're going to talk about and you're not going to, but you might as well just go.
Yeah. I just want to be thorough, and I just wanted to get your opinion on what would make you feel better about me, and at the same time,
it's not about me.
I just feel you have a better clarity. I just feel you have.
It's not about me.
More clarity.
You know what, dude? I've never had to write.
He's really sitting here, going, "I feel you have a better clarity." When in reality, he just wants Wes to do all the work for him.
An apology video for being a predator, personally.
Well, this is a new one from me also.
Is
it? But it's not the first time you've been a predator, Jorrun. This isn't new for you. I'm seeing things from where there's a girl on a flying genie costume that she made, and you're like, oh, you're in Boston, we should meet. These people are just trying to show off their art, and you're trying to get...
Why is he whistling like he's surprised that he's never seen that before? Like, he's the one who did it.
Pussy.
Yeah. Yeah, I was, absolutely.
That's not a sensitive artist. That's not a guy who values women. That's not an alpha male. That's a basement dweller sitting around trying to get some pussy any way he can by making weird, leery fucking comments about a girl's tits. It upsets me because I promoted you.
Yeah, I can tell.
Yeah, I can
because
tell.
I told people to work with you. But I'm sure
that I let you down.
It's not me that you let down. It's the other people. It's those women that you let down.
He's whistling because he realizes how much I've seen. He just realized I've been deep diving, and he now And now he knows he needs to delete as much as he can. Right, because wasn't he, like, deleting stuff after you called him out for this? Like, he just went and started deleting shit? He's such a pussy.
The women that you've been devaluing, that's who you let down. I'm pissed.
Yeah.
You let them down. And now it affects other creators because now when they want to work with someone, everyone's going to be a little more leery because of Jorrun, who came into the community, had a lot of people back him up and work with him, and then fucked them all over. So that he could jack off to Tiffany Lockhart's voice. I mean, even when I brought up the kelp pill video, with all the thumbs down, you're like, well, yeah, I don't see any complaints, though. Are you fucking kidding me? Were the thumbs down not clear enough for you? People didn't like that. That's not what this community is supposed to be about.
Ruben, what you doing? Ruben. He's playing with a bag.
Yeah. I'm just coming to grips with my own stupidity.
I don't know why it took you this long. That's the issue.
It did.
You're a grown man.
Naive.
He did not just say he was naive. He was naive? Sir, what the fuck? That is the worst term to use for this.
You're a grown man.
Absolutely right.
And I also find it hard to believe this is the first time that this has been an issue, Jorrun. And I think you know what I mean.
Excuse me?
I said, I think you know what I mean. I don't think this is the first time this has been an issue.
I've been sexualizing women way too long. Over-sexualizing.
Over-sexualizing? What? God, he really just talks. Me and the wife are listening to 70s Soul and cleaning, and now Babe is slow dancing with the cat. Aww, that's really cute, sad face.
I'm sorry you broke up.
Have you been in trouble for it before? Because it's going to come out.
No.
Never. Never once. Never one friendship lost. Never one issue at work. Never anything. Everyone's just been receptive to it up until now.
Oh, no. Women have said they're not interested, and I stop.
I just don't know what would make you start with.
I've been under-sexualizing women in the community for too long. I will do better. Yeah, Wes, do better.
Without knowing they were interested in the first place.
I'm a stupid man. I haven't used any kind of self-control.
You treated YouTube like it was a pussy palace. Like you were going to start this channel, and then you were just going to start banging different. I don't know why you would think that. And in all communities to do it, why this one? Where there are a lot of women who are damaged, and you were even like, yeah, I read that somewhere before. When I was telling you about, when you were talking about the comment that was written, I've heard something about this before. You know why you heard about it before? Probably because someone was telling it to you. That there are a lot of women in this community, not just women, people who have been victimized by someone in their lifetime. Why do you think people were so big about helping out Betty? Because they knew Betty? No, because Betty symbolized, for everyone that knows who Betty is, she symbolized someone you know who got ripped off, who got fucked over. So being able to help her out felt really, really good. It's the same thing, Jorrun. There are a lot of people in this community who they like making fun of Lorne because it helps them feel better about their own victimization.
Yeah.
Logan W., you know who else does that? Jesse.
And then you're coming in here and helping. What else do you have?
I should have just stuck to making videos with better intentions, just to make people laugh, just to make fun of Lauren. I shouldn't have been.
Make fun of Lauren. Make fun of Lauren.
The word flirting is not even strong enough to describe what I was doing.
It was borderline sexual assault. I mean,
I have no. You probably won't believe me. I can't believe you don't. But I have no desire to hurt anyone. I've never had a desire to hurt
There's a
anyone.
desire to hurt.
I don't
So
think that's what it is.
okay, hold on. You get in your car. You drink 7 beers and get in your car.
Yeah.
Run a stoplight and kill a family of 4. Did you have a desire to hurt that family?
No.
But you did it, right?
Then yet I would have. Yeah, absolutely.
But you did it, and so maybe you had no desire to hurt Molly and Kelp Pill or Tiffany Lockhart or any of the other people.
I think that's the thing Jesse doesn't get about people's anger. Real victims have lifetime trauma and pain from their actual experiences. It's not a joke. Yeah, like, it's a lifetime of unlearning patterns and behavior from your trauma. It's not a fucking joke! Sorry. It really isn't a joke, and she doesn't seem to fucking get that.
People. But you did.
Yeah.
Ignorance of what you did is not an excuse.
I agree.
You're a grown man.
Yeah.
Behave like it.
Yeah, if you call him, I'm gonna kill myself. Like, people don't do that if they're actively, like, actually suicidal.
I will.
If you want me to look over your apology video script when you write it, I'll look it over.
That would mean so much to me. That's more than I deserve.
But that's the best I can offer you right now.
Dude, that's being incredible. That's really doing me a solid.
But I think no matter what, there should be some sort of a apology made individually to some of these women that you know deserve an apology right now.
I am going to start contacting people.
Starting
with Molly.
And I highly recommend that apology video doesn't drag on. It shouldn't take too long to make because there's stuff being added to this drive, and none of it's good. And you need to get out ahead of this. Like I told you on Friday, get ahead of this.
Yeah. It's going to be released tomorrow. I can probably get the script to you. No, I can't get the script to you tonight. I'm sorry to put you through this, dude, and I'm sorry.
It's not about putting me through anything. It's not about putting me through. That's what you need to understand. It's not about putting me through anything. I'm really good at writing people off. I don't honestly trust people in the beginning. It takes a lot for them to earn that. So it's nothing to me. It's what you did to the other people that I know and care about, and that's fucked up.
Yeah. Okay, I'm going to get to the script right away.
Yeah, get it to me as soon as you can.
All right, man, I will.
All right.
Thanks.
Bye.
Let's do call 2 and see where we're at time-wise. I'll probably stop at call 2. It's like an hour.
In mind, I created this weird...
No.
Roughly 3 hours after the first apology call, Jorrun contacted West Most. He had completed the first draft of his apology. What he wrote was a half-hearted attempt devoid of the actual things he had done. On top of that, he was hiding something big. Let's listen in as Jorrun deflects, lies, and still refuses to accept responsibility, and West
We're not done.
Most makes him do it all over again. The day was July 6, 2020, the time was 3 a.m.
Hey, so, I'm looking at this, and I want to ask you before I have you read it. Would you say that 100% of this is sincere?
Yes.
Fuck yes.
Yes.
Nothing has been left out.
I could put my hands on a Bible and say I am so sincere, and I want to do my best for this. I don't want anyone to have any doubt.
Pretty sure Lauren put his hand on a Bible in court and so that he was going to tell the truth and never talked about MySpace Molly or any of those other people. I'm not a religious person, so I just want to know though, because it's going to come across in your apology video if there's a lack of sincerity, and just as someone who does have experience with this stuff, I want you to know that people are going to pick it apart, and if there's anything that they find that comes up later that doesn't match or that refutes what you're saying is sincere, then you might as well have done nothing. It'll actually be worse than
Yeah, no problem, C&J Dev. I was like, we need like a nice palate cleanser. Again, I don't know why, but I'm feeling like really burnt out on Lauren lately. And like, I want to hear more Jessie stuff, but like, she makes me angry. So I'm like, what's a good like median? You know what, Jorrun? We'll play Jorrun.
Doing nothing. So before you read it, I just want to make sure that everything here is sincere and you don't feel like anything was left out.
See you, C&J Dev.
No, I think I'm...
His hand on a stack of coupons.
I think I get everything.
Okay.
That being said, because I want to be as honest to you as possible, I have flirted with so many women in the community, I would have forgotten at this point.
Well, that should maybe be the first line of your... That's
kind
of
a
telling.
Really damn good idea.
That's kind of telling. That's kind of telling, don't you think, when you flirted with so many women in a small community in a very short period of time, that you don't even remember who it was.
Let me type that right now.
Let me type that. Sir, how do you not know how to write a sincere apology? It's fucking wild to me. It really is. Hello, fish.
Okay, cool. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did rehearse a few times because, well, when I say rehearse, I fucking trip over my words.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, I mean, I rehearse scripts too. There's nothing wrong with that. That's not going to mean it lacks sincerity or not. I just want to make sure before you read anything that someone later is going to pull up something else and be like, whoa, what about this? I want to make sure that it's...
I created a Lauren description and it turned him into the white track.
So yeah, go ahead and start the thought, and I'll stop you if I have any questions.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey everybody, this is the rare serious video for me.
Oh my god.
It's probably the only one I've ever done. It really needs to be made though. I'm going to read what I wrote because that's the best way for me to organize my thoughts and really say what I mean. Please bear with me. I owe everybody an apology, a very big one.
Yeah, you can hear him getting into character. Fucking Jorrun, man. He's such a fucking weirdo.
It's been brought to my attention recently just how bad my behavior has been online. It's been really, really bad. I've been inappropriate with a lot of people I've called my friends, as well as strangers. More than that, I've been over-sexualizing them, treating them like meat sometimes even. It's a very shitty thing to do. I have no excuses for what I've done. None. I can claim I'm stupid, but guess what? Being stupid doesn't mean your actions don't hurt other people or have repercussions. As they say, ignorance of the law is no excuse. I can say I never meant to hurt anyone, but what do drunk drivers usually say after they hit someone? The same thing.
Why are all lol cows just parrots?
The outcome is the same regardless.
Do you have an email I can send these to if you're interested? The pictures are fine, but the descriptions I think will make it... Alright, hold on. Let me post my fucking email in the fucking chat. Let's see. Live. Click that. Also, I heard a rumor that it's Bapsby's birthday tomorrow. Alright. Here's my email. Cows mirror and parrot because they don't understand proper emotional and action. Yeah, that's true. That's very true.
And it's a
See, I think and let me stop you because I just did. I think in the beginning maybe you're taking too long with the explanation before actually saying what happened. Because here's the thing. That thing. Who knows?
I love how confused he sounds during this call.
How many people have seen that drive in that video at this point? They're not going to want to hear that. They know that you've done something very, very wrong. So instead of 3 paragraphs explaining that, I would just jump right to it. You don't need to paint a picture.
Okay. Okay, well.
He sounds so, like, you can tell he doesn't care. Listen how confused he sounds.
Well,
I mean, continue now, but I just want you to think it, like, when you reread this, I want you to look at it and see, is all that actually important, or is a lot of it filler? Because people just say what you did.
Okay, yeah, I feel like it was important.
Well, because I'm looking at this, and then the next thing is, so why did I do it? You're talking about why you did something before you even talk about what you did.
Gotcha.
If you're looking at a recipe, the very first thing on that recipe, if you're looking at like the back of a pack of M&Ms, the very first thing is the thing that's the most of in that recipe. So if it's sugar or whole wheat. And with this, the most important thing here is what you did. Not why you did it, not the pre-setup to the apology. Start with what you did. This is what I did. That's what people are going to want to see.
I got you. I thought it was good just because in the second paragraph I go, I've been really inappropriate, I've been treated over sexually. I thought that was letting people know right
That's
away.
vague. No, that's vague.
Okay.
It sounds like an excuse for an apology. That a lot of celebrities and the PR. That's vague.
Oh, dude, I've been doing my damnedest to let my sincerity come through, and I like to be. I think it's long because I like to be real clear. I don't want people to think, oh well, he just shit that out or something.
Well, Jorrun, you did just shit that out. Also, I did not mean to hit the buy window. That was an accident.
I want people to know that I really thought about this. That's
a 30-second apology that was like, hey, I tried to fuck a kid, and I blamed a lot of people for it, and my life has been ruined because of it, but I'm working hard to try and get that back, and I'm going to therapy and realize.
Honestly, Bunny, if he had just apologized directly to those people and had deleted the gross content off of his fucking channel, he probably could still stick around. I mean, he'd be cringy. But, like, I don't think people would have done all this deep diving on him if he just fucking owned up and apologized.
I think what I did was wrong. That would be something that Lauren could
Why
say.
don't you share
that would
it out?
undo
Why don't
the
you share it
12 years
out?
of bullshit that he's been spouting. Do you think people would say, God, I wish it was longer?
I gotcha.
Fluff is what you do when you're trying to make a video longer for monetization. But for this, just get straight to it. The meat and potatoes.
Okay. I'm going to continue now. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But actually, I guess you're saying that should go out too, right? The next paragraph.
No, keep reading. I want to hear it. Then we'll decide.
Okay, great, thanks. So why did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was.
He's
If
partying.
this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then it can do some good and help them want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asks a man to stop and he flips the fuck out.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Oh, you know what? I think my phone cut out. Can you start over at the
Hello?
at that paragraph? I missed everything. I thought you were getting ready.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, if he never answered Wes, apologized to them without asking for someone else to write it, he probably would be live streaming with 3 viewers right now covering Prince. Yo, do you think maybe he's doing, like, Facebook Lives? Like, is that what he's doing now? He's like, if I can't stream on YouTube, I'll stream somewhere else. Yeah!
So, why...
Jorrun, the Twitch streamer.
Did I do it? Again, I have no good excuse. But I'd like to tell you what my thought process was. If this makes someone else realize that they're doing the same things, then maybe it can do some good and help them
Victims don't care about your thought process, dude.
want to change. In my mind, what I was doing was okay. Oh, I'm just flirting. I'm a flirt. If they ask me to stop, I will. They shouldn't have to ask me to stop, though. What if they were too embarrassed and were worried about how I'd react? I've heard horror stories when a woman politely asked a man to stop and he flipped the fuck out. I did a lot more than flirting, though.
Yeah, I have no good excuse, and now please hear some excuses. Oh, I like this line.
I got real damn sexual.
Really damn sexual.
I was objectifying women. How the hell did I justify it? Oh, it's just jokes. I'm a comedian. Yeah, no.
Yeah, no.
There was some of that, and some of the stuff I said was just plain creepy. It was just plain wrong.
Ooh, gleamy.
Period, full stop. Not just on YouTube. And this went on for years. I cringed thinking about it.
All right, so here, I don't, the part about if it can do some good and help someone else change, I don't think.
Yeah, this is like when Jessie admonishes herself and says, I can't do the same thing they do to me. It's horrible. I have no excuse for behaving like them. What do you think Jessie would say about this?
She was raped.
paying
She was
people
raped.
money.
She was raped. I love it. I'm West Most and I love rapes.
Guys, that wasn't me saying that. Just so we're clear, that was Jesse doing an impersonation.
The martyr card is a way to go on this. That's going to get you destroyed. Take that part out. This isn't about you helping someone else change. This is about you realizing what you did and apologizing to people. So helping someone else should not be something that that's some PR shit that's thrown in to make people say, like, if I can change this one person from going out and killing someone while drunk driving or, overdosing on heroin, then I'm going to do it. That's not going to happen. No one's going to, because if you would have saw this video a week ago, you would have thought, God, I'm glad I'm not like that, and then you would have gone and talked about Molly's tits. Because that's not talking to you.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, how old are you?
48.
And it took you 48 years.
He's 48 years old and doing this. He's he's 48 years fucking old and doing this. 77-year-old fucking woman.
To realize this, where you think a video a week ago would have changed your mind and your way of thinking.
Here,
I'm sure you've seen countless
Refill, let me look at these pictures while I play this.
PSAs about sexual harassment and how to treat people, but you never thought they were talking to you.
Yeah.
And then the other part where you're talking about, yeah, no, there was some of that, and some of that stuff I said was just plain creepy. No, it was all creepy. All of it, because as soon as you say one thing, everything else Dr. Maurice Wolin could have saved 100 lives the day he goes out to try and fuck a 12-year-old. None of that matters.
Gotcha.
So I did more than flirting. I don't think there was any flirting. It was all like the LOLs that Lauren would throw out. What color panties and bra? LOL. When are your parents going to leave? LOL. You were testing the waters. And if you would have got a sexual response back from Molly, it wouldn't have been that it was a joke. It would have been welcomed.
Yes. Yeah.
So let's, again, sincerity. If it's not sincere, someone like me will tear this fucking thing apart.
Oh my god. I'll put my favorite one up. I'll put the Jorrun one up. Hold on.
I have to tell you, my instincts are
wrong.
Proving wrong and wrong again and again in writing this thing.
A genie magic lamp wielding supervillain with blue eyes and a bald head. I really like that one. I like that one a lot.
Yeah. Well,
everything that I think that is sincere and shows people I'm for real, you're saying is kind of bullshit.
Let me show the Lauren one.
Yeah, well, I mean, that is. The saying that you hope one person learns from, that's bullshit. You don't care about that. Right now, your concern is yourself, and that's what your concern should.
A redneck bucktooth bonanza driving a white truck and singing country. I like the first one where it looks like it's like the Cars universe. It's like Lauren as a Cars car.
Not some other guy. Not saying, yeah, if you guys hate me and kick me out, but a year from now I found out that some
Thank you for that, Griefwall. It's very funny.
other guy stopped, that'll make it all worth it. That's not true. That's not what you want. Be sincere.
But it is true.
That's bullshit. Jordan, so you're telling me right now if they were like, you know what, Jordan, fuck you. Go away. Fuck your channel. And then a year from now, some guy contacts you like, hey, man, I was about to, point a time code to some girl's butt and say, like, look at her butthole.
Doesn't have an apple on it.
And I saw your video and it stopped me from doing that. You would be like, you know what, that really warms my heart and makes it all worth it, what I did.
No.
Okay.
No, that's
so
not
that's
true.
bullshit. Sincere.
Should I continue?
Yes.
Okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope.
Nope.
Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions. You don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look, don't wince, don't look away, but you deal with the sight and decide to do something about it. I'm sure you probably want me to get rid of this paragraph.
What? Hold on.
Yo, I wish Wes said that he had more sound effects that he was gonna play, and I wish he was able to use them. He said he had like gunshots, like babies crying.
All right, sorry about that. Yeah, can you start that one over again?
Yeah, this is probably, I'm almost sure you're going to want me to get rid of this, but anyway.
Let me decide that. Yeah, go ahead and read it.
Of course. Sometimes in life, you get a mirror held up to you in your actions, and you don't like what you see. If you're smart, you look.
No. I missed the paragraph before that.
Oh.
I've seen that Logan W, the tracks one.
Okay. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope. Wasn't cool at all. Calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the same person the next.
So are you giving me a lesson, or this isn't? I'm still yet to get to the apology. That whole paragraph is garbage. It doesn't mean anything. It's just more fluff. Like you're telling me, well, this is what I've learned over these last 24 hours. But I mean, Jordan, let's be honest. You would not have felt this way if none of that stuff was released today. So that right there,
you're right.
I would tear that shit apart.
Done. It's done.
Yeah.
All right, so I go directly into the apology right now.
Actually, you know what? Can you read that last one again?
Oh, ideally.
Yeah, just hit Control Z or whatever. You know, it's pretty easy.
What the fuck? What do I hit on this thing? Undo. There we go.
I love how computer illiterate Jorrun is.
Let me see. Fuck, I did delete it.
Oh, you know, I actually, it's still on my screen. Wait, isn't it on the screen from where you pasted it?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm
I mean, that's what I'm reading off of.
Okay.
Hey, hold on, I'm getting a call on Skype real quick. Hold on real quick, okay?
Sure.
Hello?
The fake call.
No, I don't know if I'm gonna make the video.
Let's see.
Well, no, he's working on he's working on something right now. I'm gonna decide after. No, I have not seen any movies. Can you send me an email? I'm in the middle of something right now.
Hey, all the way absurd.
Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay. Hello?
Hi.
All right. Where were we?
I did. You want me to do the paragraph again? In my mind, I created this weird
Oh, yeah,
dichotomy.
please.
Yeah. In my mind, I created this weird dichotomy. If I'm generally polite and caring, it's okay for me to also get sexual, really sexual sometimes. Or, oh, she's my friend. She knows how I am. It's cool. Nope, wasn't cool at all. calling yourself a good person doesn't mean you can act like you're concerned one minute and fetishize the person the next.
Uh-huh. Yeah, you know, I hear it again, and I think it needs to come out.
Okay, it's gone. So going directly into the apology itself. Let me see here. I apologize to all the women in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community, I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all women on the internet. I'm sorry for any time my behavior made you uncomfortable, angry, or scared. That's my fuck up, not yours, and I'm not going to sit here and pretend that it isn't all on me. Your feelings are real, not in your head, and should be validated and acknowledged. I've done projects with some great...
Three woman.
I would take that part out. I don't think you need to tell
I think I'm
them
gonna
that their
lose.
feelings are valid and real. That would be a really good point, because that would be a really good point to bring up the troll that is not a troll, that people are scared to stream and do things about because they think there's some random person out here trying to take you down. And that sounds like your opening paragraph. I apologize to all women in the TCAP community should be the first line that comes out of your mouth.
Okay.
And not just the women. I don't know if you're familiar with how sexual harassment works, but if you and I work in an office
No, I'm good.
and you're having a sexual conversation with a woman who, for whatever reason, is into it and is going back and forth with you, and I hear it and it makes me uncomfortable, that's harassment too.
Oh, wow. Okay.
So, you know, it's not just women who were offended by what you're doing. You know, it offends everyone.
Okay.
So I think the TCAP community as a whole should be apologized to.
All right, I'll change that.
And then, well, I'm not saying change it, but I apologize to the TCAP community. And I apologize to all women, specifically all women in the TCAP community. But you need to address the community as a whole. Because, like, Clobber, and I mean, you brought Clobber, and Clobber's the nicest guy in the world. And you brought him to that video with Tiffany, too. Like, I'm sure he wouldn't appreciate that.
Yeah.
You know, as much shit as he gives Tiffany, as much shit as I give Tiffany, we both really respect her.
Yeah.
She's a really smart woman and doesn't deserve
Three
that.
woman.
Yeah.
All right, so go ahead and let's start with the apologizing.
Okay. I apologize
Jorrun
to
has
all
the
the
vapors.
people in the TCAP community. I've flirted with so many women in the community. I can't even remember them all. I apologize to all the women on the internet. I've done projects with some great female content creators, Tiffany Lockhart, Danny G, Kelp Pill, Kennedy, to name a few. These people gave me their time and effort to help my channel and didn't get a cent out of me. They gave much more than what they got, frankly. I apologize to them for any time I treat them disrespectfully. The sketches I did with Kelp Pill and Tiffany were way
This is where they live. They live in these little houses.
too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken those videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commented on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to the great Babsby for the times I made her uncomfortable, trying to get
Hold on.
Okay.
There's things that need to come out here. I've done project with some great female creators, and you start naming them. It's not the time to name drop. I'll get rid of that. I would get rid of these people.
You lost me.
I have.
Oh, hold on. I got a cronation here. Let's see. Kofi. What are you playing this game on? I'm playing on my computer. My fucking computer. It's on the Epic Store. Few details. Thank you, Braden B. For the time you made me laugh so hard, I got dizzy and cried when you said Big Dick Derek whilst reading the chat log. Thank you. Thank you so much. Maybe you thought that because this game did just get released for the Switch, so.
I have done projects with some great female content creators, and you start naming them. None of that's
shit, no.
important. That's like when
I
someone.
thought you wanted me to name people.
I want you to name drop the people, Danny G, and I want you to name drop the people who you affected. You're running down a list of people who you worked with.
Gotcha.
That's like when someone says, ask any of my black friends, Ramon, Tyrone, if I'm a racist, and they'll tell you I'm not. Running down a list of people you worked with is that's unimportant.
Okay.
And they gave me much more than I would cut it all the way down to the sketches I did with Kelp. So
look at him.
And even I've done some projects with some great female creators. Like, who cares?
Yeah.
This is not a bio about Jorrun. This should just be the apology and about the apology.
Oh, it's Lorne. Look at it. He's flossing.
I gotcha.
By now, people will know what you did. Like, it's
a
spreading.
Lorne.
So all this other stuff, all this fluff is just going to upset people. It's like when Lauren would sit at that kitchen table and talk about deviled eggs and macaroni and cheese. Which, okay, so
jump scare warning.
All right, so yeah, let's start from the sketches I did.
Okay. The sketches I did with Kelp, Pill, and Tiffany were way too sexual, with me having them say very sensual things. I've taken the videos down now. I apologize to Molly. I went to her video and commenting on how nice she was bouncing. I apologize to Great
I think you should be more specific about that. About a video about her bouncing. What does that mean? That's
she was
not specific enough. The
one call where Winnie was like, Lord, can you floss for me? Do a Fortnite dance. That's lived in my head rent-free since I've heard it. I so badly want Lauren to do a Fortnite dance. Hold on, let me see if I can get this little thing to floss again. Oh, damn it, it just was. Stop ass shaking. I don't think I can get him to... There we go. Just get Lauren to do this. Lauren flossing would destroy the space-time continuum. Probably.
Comment about her body bouncing in a video and sexualize her in a very innocent video. Like, it needs to be that specific.
Okay.
I don't know what bouncing means.
Right. The term I use is, the bounce cam is doing good, which is
ugh.
That is creepy as fuck.
Yeah.
Why did he repeat it to Wes? Like, Wes has seen it.
And went to a video and commented on how her breasts were bouncing.
Yeah, Jorrun. Is there a gorilla in this game? No, there's not, sadly. Oh, he's beautiful! Look at his bow tie!
I apologize to the Great Babsy for the times I made her uncomfortable trying to get face pics from her. I've been way too sexual on the live streams with people like Rhoda's, Chew Tootsie, Aerodose, Scarlet Ebony. And then I said you're a troll finding a group of women who deserve respect more.
Okay,
I apologize to
that
anyone.
right there. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserve respect more. Why?
I'm just trying to say how awesome they are.
Do you honestly, in your heart of hearts, feel that those people you just named deserve more respect than nurses on the front line who are fighting coronavirus? So is that sincere?
No, you're absolutely right. All right, let me get rid of that. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual.
Hey, Tickle Bee Shivers.
And how about I apologize to anyone who I left out?
Yes.
And know that your pain is no less than anyone that I mentioned, or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm just saying that so I still have a chance after this blows over. He's very transparent. He was just doing this so he could fucking, get his channel back possibly, but like it's very easy to see.
And you mentioned the video.
DJ Payne! Those women are awesome. I love the way they are. I love the way they act. I write them skits, call them bouncy ladies. I give them the love they deserve. Oh my god. Hey, Kayla's 13 Innocents.
Videos that you removed, those are all deleted, right?
Gone.
Some of them are deleted. Well, dude, I'm just gonna put all my cards on there because obviously you're going out of your way to help me. So I deleted everything to do with Tiffany, the stuff that I thought was borderline, like the Jorrun After Dark and the sex tips with Dan.
If you're being kicked out of a community for being sexual, why would you continue to be sexual? I just don't understand him. He's stupid.
I have on as unlisted right now or private.
And what's the reason? Are you bringing them back later? Or what's the reason?
Honestly, with some stuff like sex tips with Dan, I don't think that there is anything there that would be offensive to someone, but at the same time, now I'm kind of shell shocked. I'm not saying, oh, poor me, fuck that, but I'm just kind of like, if I do anything even slightly sensual, is it like, you know what I'm saying?
Have you heard of Typhoid Mary?
Yes.
Okay, what did Typhoid Mary do?
I show. Damn it! Tickle P, I saw it! Where did it go? Oh, here it is. I show my appreciation to all the female content creators I know by showing them dog nose balls. I'm a gentleman. Why did it get deleted out of the chat? Hold on. Oh, okay. Sorry. I thought Google deleted it or something. I'm sorry. Hey, who's Brittany? I hope you're doing okay. He did like to say shell shock.
She contaminated everyone without getting contaminated herself.
She got everyone sick, right? And she was a cook. Would you hire her to cook in your restaurant?
It's gone. Deleted.
Okay, so do you think that after this situation you should be putting up any sexual videos back up? Or how do you think that kind of reaction is that going to get? Should Lauren Armstrong start getting catalogs for the 12 to 13-year-old girl bikini
I'm gonna lose.
I don't know.
People aren't going to react to all of that. So.
Well, what is your personal opinion if you heard on my sex tips with Dan? Do you think it's innocent stuff? Do you think it's just like...
Well, I mean, the genie thing sounded innocent.
Those ooblets mushrooms look like Lauren's thing. Don't insult the ooblets like that.
Until what came out. So you tell me, do you think people are going to have a problem listening
Typhoid
to
Mary, is she DTF?
Based after
I would prefer to keep everything.
After seeing a picture of a 9 or whatever-year-old girl that you're clicking on, do you think you should be putting anything sexual up, Jorrun?
No, absolutely not.
And okay, so all the Tiffany stuff is deleted, and some stuff is privated, but you agree that needs to be gone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Let's keep going.
Okay. Let me see. I haven't just done this on YouTube. I've done it on Instagram, putting some very suggestive comments on pictures of women I found attractive. I'll tell you the women I've quote unquote flirted with were of legal age, but I hit the like button on girls who are way younger. That disgusts me, and I've done that. It's repulsive. Some of the women on IG I became friends with.
You know what? Just to be a shit.
Stop. But I've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. That disgusts me that I've done that. It's repulsive. As of when? I mean, because you spent a lot of time explaining things prior to that I've had you remove, but as of when did that become repulsive?
When I realized what I did and how that it's viewed, it's...
When I realized what I did and realized how that's viewed, not because he felt bad. No. When he realized how people would look at him, he's an idiot.
It makes my skin crawl.
Is it something that you would have proudly told someone about before?
No, absolutely not. No.
No, so you wouldn't have told people before that you were liking these pictures.
Absolutely.
So then you knew that it wasn't okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
So, but you're repulsed as of today. they would ask the predators, does anyone else know that you're here today? Why do you think they ask them that? If I'm going to meet some strange broad, I let someone know where I'm going. If you're going to meet some strange broad and you know it's not okay, you don't tell anyone.
I joined the one, I forget the name of it. It's the pink one that gave me the frog.
So Jorrun, you weren't telling people that you were doing that because of what reason?
I'm just a private person.
Jorrun,
you didn't tell people for what reason?
Because it's wrong.
So is that a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done that? And
he really doesn't, honest. He's stupid. He's fucking stupid.
it's repulsive. What?
No, I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said.
Then why did you respond?
Is it a sincere line that it disgusts you that you've done
Yes.
this and it's repulsive?
Fuck yes. Absolutely.
As
yes,
of
fuck
when?
yes.
Because that would be the first thing I would ask if I tore this video apart in an analysis.
Yeah.
I would open with that line. Because I want to know, when did it become repulsive, when it was pointed
Yeah, Frun Buns is the one I joined.
out to you? Because you weren't telling people about it. You just admitted you never would have told anyone.
Yeah.
So when did it become so repulsive and now you're disgusted by it? When it was found out by someone?
It's always been repulsive, Wes. It's always been something that I knew was wrong. And...
Okay, well now we're getting into...
I like how Wes is like, okay, Jordan, you're really gonna dig yourself this, huh?
to another issue, Jorrun. Because if this is something that you always knew was wrong, and yet you continue to do it, then there's another problem, don't you think?
Braden B, this is Ooblets. It's like Pokemon, but you have dance battles instead of, like, physical fights with each other.
So, Jorrun, you came to a community built around child predators.
Yes.
You are liking pictures of sexualized little girls in genie costumes. And you're telling me you knew it was wrong, so you wouldn't tell anyone. But now you're repulsed by it after it got found out. Every guy who got busted on Dateline, I'm disgusted by myself. You could shoot me right now.
Yeah.
I think that line needs to be fixed and maybe elaborated on a little bit more, because skipping over that but giving all the background about these great women of TCAP, that's insincere. You really glossed over that line, and I don't think you can gloss over that line.
Hi, Callie.
What should I say?
Oh, I'm a fucking mess right now, kid.
That is not for me
Look
to
at this
decide,
guy. I
Jorrun.
like him.
I think you need to try again right there, because that is not okay. You're admitting you've hit the like button of girls who are way younger. You knew it was wrong. You knew that it was something that could get you in trouble, and you knew it was something you needed to hide from people.
The thing is, and I don't expect you to believe anything I say at this point, the thing is, in my mind, I'm like, oh, that's all I did, start, finish, was hit a like button.
Welcome back here to party.
That's it. But of course, with everything that's come out, no one would believe me, and I couldn't blame them for not believing me.
It's all progression, Jorrun. How long would it have been until if some 16-year-old, 15-year-old girl hit you up, and it's Halloween, and she's in a genie costume, and she wants to come over and hang out? You know, Lauren didn't start off driving out to Nashville. Or Bowling Green. He started out chit-chatting and saying hi, and then it becomes normalized, and then one thing progresses to another. So that right there, that one line is not going to be okay. That just glossing over it. There needs to be an explanation, and there needs to be an explanation that you now realize what you did was wrong, but at the time you didn't think it was. And that, because I'm telling you, if you leave it like that, with people seeing what they're seeing in this drive, that's it. That's it. And then someone's going to want it. Yeah, you can't do that.
I gotcha. Okay. Do you want me to continue?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay. Let me see. What was I? And then I say something that sounds half of it.
So now he's trying to, like, laugh at himself with Wes, I guess, and it's just not, no.
Excuse.
Well, no,
Honestly,
you
what I
know,
hope-
Jordan, I just want to hear you read it. Let
Hear
me,
it?
yeah, I just want to hear you read it. Yeah, let me, tell you what, how it sounds. I just want to hear you read it.
Thanks. Some of the women on Instagram I became friends with or dated, but most of them had to deal with attention from me they did not want.
Okay, so which part of that sentence do you think is unnecessary?
That I became friends and dated with some women.
Do you think that matters?
Not.
Do you at all? Does it matter?
It's extraneous.
It is, and even the having to deal with attention from me they did not want. I mean, that's pretty clear. That's the whole point of this apology. So that's also unnecessary.
So
Some told me off. Others suffered in silence. That's important.
Yeah.
So you were told several times that it was inappropriate how you were acting.
Over the years, yeah.
And instead of thinking that it was a Jorrun issue, it was their issue. They were uptight, or maybe they were on their period, or whatever excuse you would have made. But like I said earlier, I said this isn't the first time.
Lauren hair.
And you're like, no. So you've been told off before. You've been told to fuck off.
Yeah, I have.
And you just bounced right back up and kept going. And how did that work out for you? How did that normally work? And honestly, how did that work out for you?
Honestly, and this will sound like bullshit, but it's just like, well, some of them like it, some of them are receptive, so I just move on. That was what I was telling myself. Oh, some of them.
And that's your sincere thinking.
That was
and you've been
exactly
nothing
what
but
my
sincere.
mind.
You've been nothing but sincere with me up until this point, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Hey, Brady Z4CZ and Asbury Brad.
I want to make sure, like, that you're being completely, because I would expect that. I want to give you this opportunity. People want me to make a video about it. It's laid out for me, and I don't want to do that. But my channel is built about predator exposure.
Yeah.
And if you're being completely sincere with me, then I can, let's continue on. But that line needs to come out, keeping the part about, being told off in silence, and then mention that's unacceptable. Why is it unacceptable?
Uh-huh.
Why is it unacceptable?
Right.
Some told me off, some suffered in silence. Why is that unacceptable?
Yeah.
No, I'm asking you. Why is that unacceptable?
Because they're not doing it for my kind of attention. They're not interested in some guy that...
You found a genie bottle? Hold on, let me figure it.
That they don't even know coming on to them.
Oh my god, you did.
Why is it unacceptable for you, Jorrun? Not why is it unacceptable in a general sense, because most people don't have to be told not to make toast in the bathtub or not to let their dog shit on a floor and not pick it up.
Yeah.
But some people do. But that's not what this...
Look at that genie bottle. The way it's shaped, I feel like Jorrun would, do something with it.
It's about. Why was it unacceptable for you that you were told off many
There you go,
times over the
Asbury
years
Brad. You said it
and
for
kept
me.
going? That's what this is about. This is not a general statement.
This game is ooblets. How do you get more ooblets? Where do they come from? So, what you do is you get in... you know what? I'll show y'all where the ooblets come from.
On the world or the public as a whole, and you're giving a lesson. This is why you're humbled. And you're showing humility.
So, this isn't a specific... Like, every ooblet has a different area that they live in. And so you go to the area that they live in.
So why was it unacceptable for you? Because you're asking people to forgive you. They know it's unacceptable.
Yeah. Because I made them feel terrible, man. I felt that made them feel angry or sexual or ashamed.
And then you do a dance battle with them? And if you win the dance battle, you get a seed, and you plant the seed, and then it grows into your own ooblet.
Whatever the fuck, negativity. I put that negativity on them.
Jorrun, why was it unacceptable that you continued to do it over the years? That I'm not asking you to give me that answer right now, but you need to write that down. There needs to be something, just like the line about the kids, there needs to be something there about how you recognize that you were told over the years and still kept going. Why is that unacceptable? What does that do?
Yeah, here to party. It's like Pokemon, but dance battles, and the game is very cute. It's very squeak core.
To people, and how did it make you feel? How powerful did you feel when you're behind the keyboard and able to say whatever it is that you wanted to these people and make sexual
Jorrun's
jokes,
not
innuendos,
listening.
and advances to people? Because hey, even if 1 out of 100 replies positively, you're gonna miss every shot you don't take, right?
Yeah.
So that needs to be added there. So okay, next, I did the same, and
Animal Crossing with an island based on Cornville. Oh my god.
then we'll start from there.
I did the same on DeviantArt, sexualizing left and right, so many times I can't even count. I believe the person who is the troll thing. I believe
Again, he's trying to detract from whatever's going on by talking about how he had separate trolls, and it's like, Jorrun, that doesn't matter.
person who alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate.
Also, no spoilers, but like, the moral of the game is like something I can vibe with pretty fucking hard, so.
And the person who's been showing up in live streams pretending to be me. I think the two incidents are completely unrelated.
And then that's it. That's all you talk about. That, I mean, do you know what it's like to try and blow a whistle on someone and that person tells people this is a fucking troll. Don't even pay attention. This person was trying to make a video and release it to show people and got shut down. Was told to fuck off.
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Until yesterday, I thought it was
All the houses are sheds in the Animal Crossing Cornville edition. Who would be in the Cornville town though? Like what animals would be in the Cornville town?
all the same person. I was choosing to believe it was all the same person. And now I know absolutely it was not.
So do you think that this sentence should be buried? You have people who don't want to stream on their own channels because they think there's some random
gorillas
troll out here going after people. Eurovision thinks that there's thumbs down on his video.
Oh, me IBS! Okay, so once you beat wild ooblets in a battle, you get the option to get a seed from them, right? So, yes, I want the seed. And you give them a little pet, and they're like, hey, you did a good job. And then he farts out a little seed.
Because of this troll.
I believe that's true, though.
Why?
I mean, because I've had a number of people in the community say, I had this troll. As soon as I started saying that, mind you, this was like 2 months ago, it's just like, they're like, oh yeah, I had someone too.
Why would it be the same troll? Like, just saying that, oh, I had this troll 2 months ago.
Glad it wasn't an apple.
That doesn't even make any sense.
Well, I mean, it's been
Jorrun,
I've dealt with trolls.
Perfect. But you're wrong. And that's what I'm trying to explain to you. You buried this. You buried this. And this is important because people are afraid. And you need to let people know that and this, I believe that the person who has alerted people to my behavior is someone completely separate than the person who's been showing up in live streams pretend. It's a run-on sentence that means nothing.
Lauren would be Rodney the hamster. I cannot. Hey, Anthony R.
You need to let people know that some of you right now are afraid because you think there's a troll attacking your site. I brought this on myself.
Yeah.
This person is after me and me alone. Please continue living your lives and doing your thing. Like, this person doesn't want, because they mention nothing about these other people, Jorrun.
Okay. So should I not at all mention the fact that there was a separate troll doing very different things?
Read that line and tell me that it doesn't sound like a confusing fucking mess. If someone wasn't completely aware of what was going on, they wouldn't even know what you were talking about there.
You're right.
The person who was alerted, the person who I called a troll was not a troll. It was, in fact, trying to warn people about my predatory behavior. Spell it out that clearly.
Okay. Let me see. All right, I'm going to delete this and type that out. person who was alerting people to my...
He's just sitting here typing this shit up while Wes is like... Wes is just like, hey, let's read through it. He's like, I'm gonna write a whole dissertation thanks to Wes. Like, bruh.
No, Jordan, I need you to continue on and finish that part later, and then you can send it to me again. Like, cause I got my kid here and stuff, and I'm taking time out to do this with you.
Yeah. I appreciate it.
Yeah, Jordan would be crying if he had to deal with the level of trolling we Wes does to others. Yeah, like, I really think Jordan's trolling, it was like bare bones of what happens on the internet. He got kind of lucky. I mean, he's not dealing with like Jesse level trolling.
I have 2 paragraphs left.
Die comedy. Loca W, I love that.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
Oh, okay. I have 2 paragraphs left. You'd have trouble finding a group of women that deserves more respect than the TCAP community. Well, you already said that's wrong.
Yeah, you put that in there twice. And, I mean, it's such bullshit.
Okay. Let's see here. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams I made. Wait, did I? Oh, sorry. I just thought I got a little lost. I apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. The old excuses. I was thinking in my little head. Think about that. Is ever something you want to be the case? And yeah, that's something I should, like you said, I should take out.
Mm-hmm.
Correct? Okay.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let me see. Yeah, people don't need to know.
No, I want you to read the whole paragraph.
No, just because I did.
Well, you didn't even finish it. I was telling you that one line wasn't. But again, you pasted the whole thing into the chat, Jordan. So read it from the chat.
He's painfully
I
stupid.
apologize to anyone in my streams or anyone else's streams that I made feel dirty or objectified. I apologize for any comments I left on videos where I was overly sexual. And then I would take out the rest and go to the last paragraph.
Yeah. Yeah, go ahead and read the last paragraph.
All right. Thank you all for listening to me. My time on YouTube has been amazing. Made so many good friends, had so much support for me and my general talent.
Sir, why are you talking about your general talent when you know you don't have any?
I've been accepted with open arms and treated really, really good. It's time for me to step up and prove I'm worthy of that. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about.
Also, you can make sexual jokes about shit. Just be funny. How about that? How about be funny and don't be like an objectifying asshole? It ain't that fucking hard.
I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person from now on. Thank you for your time. I hope you can forgive me, but if you can't, that's fine. I'm sorry.
Do you believe talking about the support for you and your talent? What?
Well, I just want to show that I'm appreciative for everything that's done.
But you haven't been appreciative. So talking about that's not going to be a good. So you're saying everyone reached out to me and was so incredible to me, and I treated them like fuck toys. Don't. But now I respect them and my talent. You're talking about your talent and this love that you have. You're talking about what you.
Yeah. If you can't forgive me, well, all right, whatever. Doesn't fucking affect me. I guess that's basically what he's saying.
Got.
Right. Okay, how about if I go from thank you all for listening to me to I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual.
KK Lorne.
Yeah, read it like that. Read the whole last paragraph like you just said it.
Okay, let me just take that out. Okay. Thank you all for listening to me. I've taken down my videos that were sexual in nature. My stuff going forward will not be sexual. It's not like there's a world of things out there to discuss and make jokes about. I'm going to make sure I'm respectful to all the women I meet on the internet and in person.
I would like to apologize to anyone I've made feel uncomfortable. Sir, this is a grocery outlet. Right? Absurd? It's it's fucking weird that he had to be told how to apologize. Like, he claims it's because Wes had better clarity and had a I guess a straight head on his shoulders, but it's like, dude, I think anybody can any normal person knows how to apologize.
Person from now
Unless you're Jessie.
on.
But she's not normal.
Now that part's important. I want to key in on that part. You're going to be respectful to all women you meet on the internet and in person. And you can say that with 100% sincerity. If I was looking you in the eye, you
Remember when Jessie said that she wasn't going to be respectful to people in person?
would say, I sincerely will be respectful to all women I meet, and the current women like Molly or Mini Syllables, Kelp Pill. And that's sincere.
Yes.
And so, and you're being 100%. This now with the script that I know there's still some things to
I
work
need to look
on.
something up real
But
quick.
with what you've built out, you believe that you've been 100% sincere with me, and this is a sincere apology.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because I'd be lying if I said that I didn't care about those people, even though I did things that were terrible. And that's kind of where I've got myself, where there's one part of me that cares and respects and is real, and there's another part that's a horny fuck. And that's something I need to address in my personal life.
Well, I mean, I haven't talked to Tiffany. I'll be honest, I have not talked to Tiffany about any of this.
She messaged me.
Okay, and what did you tell her? Like, what did you tell her you were going to be doing?
So let me pull that up. It says it's deleted. The videos, everything I did with her is deleted from YouTube and my hard drive. The sketch, the rehearsal, the behind the scenes, everything is gone.
All of it's gone.
Gone. I don't even have a backup or anything.
So nothing. Okay, so I mean that'll probably make her feel better to know that that none of that stuff's there. And if you're being sincere, I could tell her that when I do, speak with her whenever that is, because I'm sure that'll make her feel a lot better knowing that that's gone. Especially with the admission of the kids and the genie stuff. Like that's not going to be something she's gonna. And you did that. So like you told her that, and then.
Oh, this is when he. So what is this? It's gone, deleted.
So I have one question for you. What is this?
Hello, little Lauren.
Because that was just sent to me as the genie video that's been privated and not deleted.
It says authentication error. Please select a different account.
Is the video privated or deleted, Jordan?
I deleted it. If you give me 1 second, I'll check.
If you already knew it was deleted, why did you need to sit and check?
It was 100% deleted. I will go in there so I can make absolute fucking sure. Let me say. I'm not taking any half measures here. I'm not screwing around. Okay.
When I go to the video, it says this video is private.
Also, authentication error, like, I don't even know what would cause that to come up on YouTube's end. I have no idea.
Okay, let me see. Hold on.
So I'd have to say that kind of lacks sincerity if that's the case.
Right. No. The stuff that I have privated but not deleted yet has been the Kelp Pill stuff.
Jordan, I'm looking at I have a channel too. I know the difference between a private video and a deleted video. I'm looking at a screen that says video unavailable. This video is private. That's not what a deleted video would say.
But it's deleted. Hold on, I'm going to go very carefully because I want to take this seriously and not.
How careful there's a delete button. It's not careful. Either you did it or you didn't, Jordan, and I'm giving you a chance right now.
It takes like 2 seconds to delete a video.
You're clicking on right now?
Yeah, I'm clicking on it right now. I'm on myself. I was sent the link as we were talking. Was sent the link and asked. I thought he was deleting these. And if it's something that you're keeping, hold on. If it's something that you're keeping for your own pleasure, even after all this,
how is that
Jordan, that's not good.
Hold on.
Because that's what I'm seeing. Video private.
Now The new one says video. How the fuck can it say video private if it's deleted?
Because that would mean it wasn't deleted.
Hold on, give me
Pretty
1
simple.
second. I will delete everything that shows up as private this second. Because this shit needs to get done.
Jordan, I'm asking.
Because this shit needs to get done. So then you didn't delete it, Jorrun.
I'm asking you right now.
Yeah.
Was that video privated?
It's gone.
Jordan.
Deleted. Completely off my computer. Completely off
I need
YouTube.
you. Well, I need you to calm the fuck down.
Okay.
That's not okay.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to raise my voice.
I'm the last person you should be raising a voice at right now.
Yeah, absolutely.
You direct all that anger at fucking Jordan. Don't yell at me.
Okay. I'm sorry, brother. I really am.
I'm going to ask you one more time. Was the video
It's
privated? Because
gone.
I'm seeing it as private. And that's not
Deleted.
I know IT
It was
far better than you. This was a fresh screen. I changed the IP address just in case, and it's coming up as video.
It was the Tiffany video, the Tiffany Genie video, I believe.
Privated.
This is crazy shit. I deleted it. Let me see if I can at least try to figure out. Okay. So Tiffany contacted me at 10:30.
I'm looking at it right now, Jordan. So
I hear you.
I'm telling you that it's upright, that it says privated right now.
How is that possible? Hold on. Okay. Would it help if I changed browsers? I mean,
Jordan, if you're seeing if the video's gone, then it wouldn't matter. You could do it on your phone.
yeah.
The browser's not going to matter.
Yeah.
It says the
So
video
this
is
is the
private.
frustration of someone who is actually innocent, finally. And
I'm just failing to find the humor in the situation with everything going on.
Yeah, the video where he sexualized Tiffany to FAP to without her knowledge when he had her play a genie in a skit, he wrote.
And
Thank you for that very good description, Honest.
you're telling me that you're being sincere and that everything is gone, and then I get this while we're on the phone. While you're telling me your sincere statement, I get this.
I will delete my entire channel if you think that's what I need to do.
Jordan,
That's how serious I am.
I want you to stop asking me what I think you need to do. Because, again, I don't have expertise in preying on women online to the point where I have to delete a channel. I don't know what to do. I know what not to do, and that's why I've avoided this situation. You need to decide what you're going to do, but I'm telling you right now that I'm looking at a video that you said was deleted. I know what a deleted video looks like, and I know what a private video looks like.
Yeah.
They don't accidentally switch between one or another.
And you said it's not cached.
Jorrun.
I mean, I'm offended that you would even ask me that.
Dude,
I
I'm
mean,
trying.
I know.
trying.
I know IT far better than you. I know how to create a new screen. I switch my IP. I completely clear the cache in an incognito tab. I'm seeing that this video is private. Now, if I refresh it and then it says that the video is gone, that tells me that now you went and deleted it. But if it stays up that it's private, it tells me that you're just keeping it private for your own personal use.
Oh, boy, I can't win. Oh.
Yeah, I did bury the body. I don't know why you can still see it. Hold on, let me figure this out.
Is it possible? Is it possible that somebody sent a link to something else that's
How are you 50 and lying worse than an 8-year-old?
currently private?
Jordan,
Like Kelso was still up there.
Do you think that I'm a rookie? You don't think I have
No.
this link already?
No.
You don't think I have this link already? You don't think all this stuff was sent to me prior to you privating and deleting? I'm telling you that people laid out a blueprint for me to make a video. This is what people do.
Yeah.
They send me a blueprint of everything so I don't have to go and search for it.
Yeah.
That video had already been downloaded and put into a Google Drive. So the Three Wishes video is downloaded and available, but you said that it was deleted, cleared, wiped from your hard drive, and I'm looking at a screen that says it's been privated.
Ooh.
It's possible. I could send you a screenshot right now of all my content, the back end, everything. I want to do my absolute best to let you know that I'm sincere and that all your time that you've given me has not been a waste. Yes, of course I want to save my skin. I'm not going to lie, but you've been going above and beyond much more than I deserve.
Yeah, send me that screenshot. And then you might as well keep working on your script. I'm gonna look into some things on the back end here. I'm getting stuff coming in, so I'm gonna check this stuff out, and then let me know when you're done.
Okay, yeah.
All right.
That is that. Alright, guys. I think I'm gonna wrap it up. I'm getting kind of sleepy. It's my nap time. I might stream tomorrow. I don't know. I'll have to figure out what I feel like doing. I'm trying to, like, not stick to a super schedule. Like, at least I want to stream at least a couple times a week at this point. Sleep. Wow. So yeah, thanks a bunch for stopping by. Thanks for, hanging out. It's been very cool. And I'll see y'all next time. Bye.